Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, merry time zone. Wherever you are in the world, let me say hello. Also, apologies, we're a little bit late today. I didn't get home until like midnight last night. So I tried to sleep in a little bit. Didn't work, but we're here. Let me say hello to everyone. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Skazzle Dazzle. Oh, Phoenix, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Not Skazzle Dazzle with the 6-7. I thought you were doing a little salute. Jail perhaps? Nick, hi. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Crazy Cat Ninja. Hi, Emily. Hi, DJ Riolu. Hello, Snow. Good afternoon, Sierra the Riveter. Hi. Bigelow, what's good? Are you the one that rolled their ankle? Yes. I'm doing okay. Thankfully, it did not mess me up too bad. I think I got ahead of the swelling with my little compression sock. I'm able to walk. We're good. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend? Ankles are dumb. Bigelow, I don't know if this happens to you. Chat, does this happen to you? Where you are just like standing still and you shift your weight ever so slightly and your ankle's like, I'm going down. Woohoo! Because that's my ankle. That's my ankle all the time. Ah, DJ Riolo, thank you for the follow. Hey, on the Twitch side. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Brony. Love the makeup. Oh, thank you. I did something a little bit different today. Wow, those muscles, do you weightlift every day? No, I'm not that strong. I just think that, like, my lighting is doing a lot for me right now. I feel like I used to be stronger. I need to get back into a good workout routine. Oh, can we get a shouty for Bigelow? ADHD ankles, bro. Is that what it is? Is it my ADHD? Boobas okay today? Yes, boobas are okay. If you guys missed it last time, I was talking about, like, how my bra basically, I don't want to say exploded. Oozed is the right word. If you missed the story, it was at the beginning of last stream, but basically, like, didn't know this bra had silicone in it, and it started oozing silicone. Thank God that didn't happen on stream. Could you imagine? I'd have been like, I gotta in chat. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. That's a set, bro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How have you guys been? I need to sip my drink. I have not had any yet. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That'd be the most watched clip ever. Over me sneezing and hitting my head on the desk? Yeah. It probably would. I'm drinking a chai tea latte with oat milk. I got the Oregon chai, like, pre-mix. It comes in a little carton. Mixed with my oat milk. You do like a 1-to-1. This is already pre-sweetened. I've done homemade chai lattes before. And then I have to add like a ton of brown sugar. Snow out. Gotta make latte come out my nose. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the game. The game that my mother bought me. Stretch Panic. It would be like that. Oh, Snow, thank you for the 5-stream streaky. Okay, I didn't have my proper window open. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yesterday, it's been a good weekend. Oh, Tori, thank you for the follow. So Friday, I tried out a different Mexican food place than I usually go to. Was actually good. You guys know that I have been in this area for a while now, and I just have not found like super satisfactory sit-down Mexican. So many good Mexican food carts, but not like the best sit-down Mexican. Found a good place. Might be a new favorite. Happened to go during happy hour. $6 margaritas are... That's a bonus, for sure. Dantalo! Thank you for the lurkies. Oh, Mexican food's like my favorite. Stretch panning for the PS2. You know what I'm talking about? I bring this up semi-frequently. Every now and then. And nobody knows what I'm talking about. And so I have to give like the rundown on what this game is. But crazy, just for like catching you up. One day my mother brought it home from Toys R Us, thinking that the outside artwork was cute, not realizing anything about what the gameplay was like. So we get a little bit into the game and she comes out into the living room and was like, "What the hell is this? I'm taking this back to Toys R Us. Literally, what the hell is this?" So I did not get to play much of that game. I want to say I was maybe 7 or 8. It's definitely not a game for 7, 8-year-olds. Oh, you have a bucket list place in Cali that I want to go to for Mexican food? Send me pictures. Send me links. Robbie, how are you? Hi, Shadow. Learning them kids young. My brain just went Kendrick Lamar. Heard you like him young. The ADHD's in the room today. Which, you know what? That's okay, because I did not get the most sleep last night. So if we're running on ADHD and fumes, like, let's go. Taco Desvelados. Let me look it up. Little shovel break. Did you get snow? Snow for the snowhound? Sadef, hello, hello. Could be better, but doing better. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm looking up this Mexican food place if I can copy the name. Oh, good news and bad news. Lay it on us. Let me look up this Mexican food place. So Friday was Mexican food. That was good. Yesterday was my friend's cookie decorating party. Oh, should I get the cookies to show you guys what I made? Ravi, thank you for the biddy. Thank you, thank you. I'm a little sad I did not win for most creative cookie because I made a biblically accurate snowflake. But you know what? Kenny ended up winning for most creative, so I can't be salty. Robbie, thank you for the 10 biddies. I don't know if my music's too loud or if the alert sound isn't coming through. We're supposed to get a little something. The Def had Taco Bell yesterday. Good news, you almost have your shiny charm. Oh, there we go. Combo? Robbie, thank you for the combo. And he cheated somehow. He did! He paid off the judge! I will say it looked good. I will say it looked good. Shadow, are you getting the DLC? Because I found out the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC makes it so you don't need to do the 1,000 battles to get the shiny charm. It lowers the number. I'll say it looked bad. No, I'll have to pull out the cookies at some point. Cookie decorating went well. But yeah, I did not get home until like midnight last night. Can't afford the DLC just yet. I do not blame you. I have not bought it yet. It's $30. That's kind of a lot for DLC. That's like, I don't know, that's the cost of an indie game. Unbeatable just came out and I really want it, but it's like 30 bucks. Oh, Nick, thank you. Let's see. Other than that, my weekend's been working on emotes. Catching up with The Good Place. I only have 1 episode left. Hi, Shannon. Decorating, sitting on my couch, looking at my house, too tired to get up and tidy. I feel that. That's a mood. When you're sitting on the couch and just looking around at all the things that you want to tidy up and you're like, I don't know if I have it in me right now. I hope that your weekend's been good. Okay, self-love for Robbie. Robbie, you do... It's hard to accept yourself, and it's a process. It's not like something that you achieve of just like, I have self-acceptance, especially because we're always changing, growing, and developing. At least, hopefully. But just know I love and appreciate you, Robbie. And you're a good person, so that's most important. What are your thoughts on Kim K being in Fortnite? Are you kidding me?
Sierra Party, Sierra Party.
Joker, thank you for the 52 months. I love you, sir. Can we please get a shouty for Joker? You came in right as I found out that Kim Kardashian's in Fortnite. Everyone and their freaking mother is in Fortnite. Like, I guess the celebrities need to get their bag? I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? I just feel like it's freaking ridiculous. Some of the things, some of the people that they've put in there. Like, who was the first celebrity to be put in Fortnite? This has been going on for several years now, but it feels like this past year has just been an onslaught. Onslaught of real people. So like, Kim Kardashian being in Fortnite is right up there with like the Grabber and the clown from Terrifier. Like, for me anyway. Oh, Sedef, I don't blame them either. I heard because of the RAM situation that the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 might be going up next year, and I'm like, it better not. It literally better not. It's already very expensive for what it is. I don't know, that's why I'm mainly a PC gamer. Lisa from Blackpink's in Fortnite too. Johnny Sins is gonna be in it soon, stop. Marshmello and Travis Scott came out first. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I have less of an issue with like musicians. There's certain celebrities, let's be real. Let's be so for real. It's a kid's game. There are certain celebrities that don't need to be in kids' games. Hi, Rainbow. Almost started playing Fortnite because of the weekend. Is he also in Fortnite? Again, everybody and their mother's in Fortnite now. I'm gonna be in Fortnite next week, just so you know. So I really shouldn't complain because, like I said, everybody and their mother, including me. Oh, Robbie. I love and appreciate you. Thank you for the biddies. Like Mr. Beast. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast is also in there. Yeah, skibbity toilet. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just unk. I would buy your skin. Out of context, that's a crazy sentence. Screenshotting. Hi, Zach. Happy National Biscuits and Gravy Day. The Weeknd, Ariana, Lady Gaga, Billy. Yeah, at this point, I've missed so many. My forehead will be in Fortnite next week. So, I really enjoyed Fortnite for a while. It definitely was one of my main games to play. I don't know what happened. I played most back in the days of build, like before no builds. No builds is also fun, but I don't know. I don't know what changed for me. Did the game change or did I change? I think that's a good birthday gift, Sedef Steam Deck instead of Switch 2. It does have so much going on with it, like all the in-game mini games, all that jazz. Gibbity toilet, bananas. Let me pull an affirmation card before I forget. What games have you guys been playing? I've been playing Animal Crossing. And mostly just Animal Crossing. I've been really busy, so I haven't had the chance to play a whole lot of games. I did get a key for Cozy Rama that just came out, so I need to play that. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video on that. Avatar. Oh yeah, because of the new DLC. Oh, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Okay, we got our affirmation card for today. Oh man, this list is long. I'm not gonna read all that out loud, but that's because that's too many names. What? Some of these people I don't even know. Who was Carol G? Who was Polo G? Who's Giannis? That looks like a Greek name. I don't know them. I don't know most of those people on your second paragraph. Oh my god. And the list just keeps going. That's crazy. So literally everybody and their mother is actually in Fortnite now. Fast Penguin, Mario Kart World. Switch Sports on Thursdays. Oh, I haven't played Switch Sports in so long. Oh, Robbie, what would my emote be? Yeah. Huge trying to be the game that becomes the player's only game by giving all the different modes and such. They want players to spend all their time in Fort and nothing else. Yeah, I mean, that is essentially what Roblox kind of is. Roblox is more of a platform for all of the different mini games, and I think that Fortnite trying to copy Roblox has been its downfall, in my opinion. Oh my god. Oh, Sedef, that'd be... I don't think they would. If they start putting politicians in Fortnite, like, we're GG's. Playing Apex and Silent Hill 2. How's the new season of Apex? Today's affirmation card. I am grounded and centered. I'm gonna try and be grounded and centered. My ADHD definitely has me all over the place today, but you know what? We ball. Gravy, what's good? Yo, Barack Obama. Running around Tilted Towers would be sick. And then he goes, Michelle. I just took out Tomato Town. Thank you guys for redeeming the affirmation cards. Let me pull for Robbie. Oh, Michelle, revive me. I think it's sad that some of us adults are ruining children's apps. Yeah, if you guys don't know about all the Roblox stuff, like, I'll just sum it up by don't play Roblox. Don't let your kids play Roblox. That was something I told my my family members that have kids, being just like, don't let them play Roblox. Don't. Like, just, they ask, don't. Nightshade, hello! Trying to find a redeem for I'm Not a Cutie, but I can't find it. I believe it's the timeout redeem. I will say I wish there was more, like, kids designated spaces that didn't feel the need to have freaking voice chat. Like, I don't know, back in my day, we just played Neopets or Disney Channel online, and I had no problems not being able to talk to anybody else because there was a ton of mini games. So it's like, why do we need to give kids the microphone? Back in my day, I know. Grandma alert! We need a we need an alert for that. Hey, Robbie, affirmation card for you. Engagement. Today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs. And maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. Very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than the average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. Oh, why is it so hard nowadays for someone who's gone through divorces to date? I just think that dating is cooked. Like, it just seems very difficult. One of my best friends, Keezus, his wife recently passed, and he has dabbled in some of the dating apps, and he's been like, it's cooked out here. It's cooked out here. The dating apps definitely make you have to pay and everything. Robbie, thank you for the 5 biddies. Oh, happy Hanukkah to those celebrating. Your age is showing. What the heck is Club Penguin? It was like an... Would you qualify it as an MMO? It was a multiplayer online game where you were a penguin and you could interact with other people or play mini games. And honestly, that might have been the start of like kids' websites having live chat. I just don't think it's smart. Kids love going on the internet and being like, hi, my name is Sally Jane. I'm 9 years old. Here's my address. Here's my social security number. Here's my mom's credit card. Here's the school I go to. Nick says, plus I don't think a lot of people actually want relationships. To death, also that, who can afford to date in this economy? Jesus was also saying that. It's like, totally understandable. Like, unless you are going to be cooking for them, which, let's be real, we're not going over to people's houses on first dates just because that's not smart. Like, eating out is so expensive. Hey, Nick, I got 2 affirmation cards for you. What do you mean? Gaming's never been better. It's It's turned totally corporate, so it's no longer people with a passion creating games for other gamers. Microtransactions and all over scammy practices like skins and battle passes are in every paid game, paid or not. Yeah, you had me in the first half. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Yeah, the price of games is crazy. Price of consoles is crazy. You had me in the first half, Gravy. We're going to Costco for free samples on the first date. Take it or leave it. Oh man. We're going to the Costco food court. You're getting a hot dog and a piece of pizza. I allow myself to receive. Sending you all the goodness, Nick. Could you imagine? Would you do that? I don't know. I've told you guys about one of my, like, core memories that unlocked semi-recently, where one of my first dates with a guy was getting coffee, but he also brought, like, crayons and markers for us to draw while people watching outside, but then he proceeded just to, like, not talk to me. So in theory, that could be a cute date idea. But when they don't talk to you and it feels like toddler time. All right, from the unicorn deck for Robbie. Courage! Oh, no, this is for Nick. Sorry. For Nick. Courage! No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts. And then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Robbie, I will use the Men in Black mind wiper device. Don't think about it. Look at me, don't think about it. That sounds cute, but not talking ruins it. Yeah, it definitely was just like, you asked me on this date and now you're not gonna talk to me. And I didn't know them very well. To be fair, maybe they were expecting me to drive the conversation, but also, if you're gonna ask somebody on a date, come with some questions ready. Burger King first date for the SpongeBob meal. What's the toy? Do you get a toy? Yeah, I don't disagree, Sadef. If you took me to a Costco date, you'll be my favorite person. Fast Penguin's not the same as Club Penguin. Online racing game on the Switch. Super fun and addictive. Oh, I did not assume it was the same as Club Penguin. Club Penguin's still a thing. Am I doing any traveling this year? I don't think so. I might be going to the beach next month for my friend's birthday. We shall see, though. I won't talk on the first date. I'll just write everything on an old Etch-a-Sketch. Taking forever just to write, like, hi. To be honest, I'm sad that I can't do Costco food court food anymore. Because they actually do have good food. One of the best dates you had was at a sushi restaurant. Didn't lead anywhere, but I had fun. Ooh, okay. Was it a conveyor belt sushi place or is it a regular sit-down sushi place? I love conveyor belt sushi. I also think I'm getting KBBQ next month. Regular sit down. Regular sit down's nice too. Oh, you don't have that here. Honestly, that makes sense. Aww. Queen TJ Crossing, thank you so much for becoming a Sprout, a member on YouTube. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Are we ready to hop into AC. I'm having a good time yapping. We're gonna keep yapping, don't you worry. But I do want to work on my Christmas island with you guys. No, conveyor belt sushi's fun, but like, you do have to make sure that what they're serving is fresh. Because you don't want something that's been like on the line for a long time. No, we want Fortnite? Do you? Do you want Fortnite? I don't think you do. Kat wants me to buy the Kim Kardashian skin. No, Robbie, you're good. Last time I played Fortnite, I think I played Lego Fortnite. Look was personal. I'm just like, are you serious or are you joking? Sometimes it's hard to tell in text. Also, Def, changing your mind on your current layout. You guys know I've been making such big changes. I'm gonna time travel back to last night so we can see how things are looking at nighttime. Because all of the Christmas lights are really pretty. Jesus, hi! We're talking about how dating is cooked. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to hop on and talk about it? Do you want to have a crash out, a public crash out on my stream? I'm here for it. Also, can we get a shout out for Keezus? I can public crash out. If you want, do we sidetrack before we hop into Animal Crossing? Because Keezus has been in the trenches. You want me to join Discord? Yes, let's go. Okay, incoming Keezus. I've been trenching for science, he says. Okay. Updating my title in, discussing the dating trenches with Keezus. We're cooked, love is overlooked. So it does exist. It does exist out there, but like, I don't know. I haven't had to be in like the dating app trenches. I used dating apps just a little bit, like several years ago. But when I was at Mexican food on Friday, there was an older couple who had been together for 60 years. That's bananas. I hope that they had a good time. And like a happy marriage. But 60 years, so like, I like to think that love does exist. Oh, Brony, I really like CapCut. I do think it's different for the younger generation, though. In the spicy time chat for good times. Let's go. Hi, Kingsus.
Hello. Oh, I got turkey.
Chat, can you hear Keezus? My comment on dating, which isn't worth much. It's like fishing, and I come armed with a depth monitor. Oh, that's a good analogy. Do you mean like emotional depth? Coming through clear? Okay.
I actually didn't even think of what kind of depth they were talking about.
Yeah, I'm like emotional depth or like You know where to find them. That kind of thing. I think when you are being true to yourself and doing things that you enjoy and are trying to like focus on yourself, that's when you're more likely to find people who are aligned with you. A play on words. No, I like it. That's just my
They
own
said on
personal.
YouTube here. Let me open your YouTube too.
Do you want to
Chat,
be on
the
cam?
reason I was brought in because this is my journey right now.
This
'Cause
is
I'm
part of
curious.
Thesis' big part of your life right now.
I wouldn't say big part because I could not do it as well. It's just something I'm choosing to do.
Impromptu spicy time special. I know, throwbacks. Where do we get started? How are the trenches, Keezus?
Ooh, so let me give a little background, all right? For those that don't know me, chat. I was married. Lost my partner. So my dating experience is that side of things right now. But I do have a coworker who is a single girly that's also in the trenches, so I always talk to her for her perspective of things. And then I'm in the dating video rabbit hole of like couples therapist.
That can't be good for you. The things that you tell me, the one video you showed me, I was like,
oh, the
it's a
Nader Pharrell? No,
different world out there.
that's the Nader Pharrell's diabolical. But I am in couples therapist videos. Not in them. I watch them. I watch the Healthy Gamer GG videos on the dating space.
I like him.
And then I don't watch like, what was it, like pink pill, red pill, black pill content to actually like absorb it. I watch it just to know like what that mindset is like.
Yeah,
So that's my
those
background,
mindsets
everyone.
are bananas.
But I've been out here.
How many dates did you go on? Just the one?
Just the one, because the second one I was like, no, like I don't, it's not worth it. And then I'm in that cycle right now that everyone that's on an app right now, you know, the cycle of like you'll start talking to someone and then like they'll either disappear or you're not feeling it. So then you're like, you know what, like this isn't worth it. That's the kind of cycle I'm in. And I don't even feel like, honestly, right now, I don't even feel like going on dates. But
I think before you got here, we were talking about how expensive everything is these days. So when you're paying for somebody else, it's like double expensive. But like for safety reasons, you're not going over to people's houses and having them cook for you. So it's a tough place to be in.
Shadowless Soul said, my problem on apps is they ask for money and ask if I want special content. Yes, that is a big thing nowadays, that there are
what do they mean special content?
Like OF content. There are content farmers on dating apps. Yeah, I've seen it. They'll be like, come to my link, or like specifically if they immediately say like, hey, let's exchange Snapchat, they are trying to sell content.
Oh yeah, so my rule is just avoid anybody that's like, you want to talk on Snap. That only means one thing. And unless you're wanting to do that one thing, it's gonna be a bad time. That's where like real conversation goes to die, in my experience.
Unfortunately, I bet that's just like a big thing. So everyone, there's so many things that I think led to the ruin of a conventional relationship. One of them being when people found out that like we don't need to go through a agency to sell ourselves, and they're like, oh, I can just do it myself and make the money myself without having to go through a third party and give it to someone else. And And what's the fastest way to try and to get someone that is looking for something? Dating
Mhm.
app, social media presence. Uh, once you're out there and about in front of like everyone, it's that's how you get your clientele.
That
And
just
then
like I
Mhm.
understand it from the business perspective, but that feels so like dirty and manipulative.
Oh, it is, because that also ruins the dating pool.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean
And
to interrupt
no,
you.
no, you're good. No, it's an important interruption. I think with the transition between 25 to 26, 25 has been such a bad, like, I'll be transparent, bad year for a lot of people, not just me myself. I've
2025?
seen yeah, I've seen a lot of relationships end, so I've seen a lot of people jump back into the dating pool.
Mhm.
And back then, me being fully married, I was like, "Oh, like, I can't imagine going back into it, like, I don't want to." Um, being back in it, I get it. There's just not there's not much prevalence on trying to learn of the
Mhm.
person. It's more like I need that perfect thing that I've set up my list of, like, right then and right there, rather than I'll accept the flaws. No one
Mm.
wants to accept flaws anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the state of friendship, I'll say that the state of friendship these days is like rough enough. It's like I don't know if it's just society, which yes, it all comes down to that, but like everyone is so isolated and it feels like really draining to spend time with people that you like really have to want to spend time with
Mhm.
somebody for it to feel worth it. Otherwise, you're like, man, there's so many other things I could be doing right now. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, and even friendship as an offset of dating, even when it comes to like friendship and trying to meet people, like we're such in a state of the world is in panic that it's uncomfortable to go outside.
That's
Um,
that's also true.
we're so busy trying. I mean, I get it. Like we're all technically in a survival mode of like we need to make money to be able to afford. Um, so we don't have
Mm-hmm.
time to put someone else into that picture.
Yeah, it's like if rent is 70% of your paycheck, which I feel like that's what it is for most people, just because rent's astronomical,
Mm,
and then like health insurance is a 10%. Like it really adds up and it's like how am I supposed to have food? How am I supposed to do things to like enjoy myself? Have hobbies?
yeah.
Then the Pokemon card scalpers are buying up everything and you can't enjoy that. This does take me back to old spicy time episodes.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to join the chat. Shadowless Souls. I don't know if you want to respond to that.
I would say you be honest, but also be mindful that not everyone might share the same opinion. So it depends if you're gonna say something like black pill, all women suck. Like, oh,
Oh, that's
oh,
not
Shadowless. I feel
at
like
all
Sierra
where
would
I
make
thought
a
that was going.
great friend. I wouldn't mind making friends with her. Sorry, my bad. That shows where my mentality is.
No, Shadowless, when you're a streamer and a question is brought up like that, it's always you always got to thread the line of like you have no idea where a person's about to go. Um,
Because that's what
I
people ask before they say some wild stuff.
I do want
Um,
to respond to Rainbow on YouTube that says, "I wonder how
yes.
many couples in 40 years from now will be together for 60. My marriage only lasted 5 years before my husband cheated and abandoned me. I kept my vows and planned for a lifetime." Um,
Rainbow, I'm really sorry that that happened to you.
yes, I truthfully am. I couldn't imagine. Like I said, being married now, I couldn't imagine um putting your all into something and then they just like don't give you
Mm-hmm.
that back. Um, because I don't know when you got married or when you met your person, but every generation, unfortunately, the values change. So my parents have been married forever, but that's because their parents' might have been like divorce isn't like a thing, and that's even comes down to
Culture.
like
Mm-hmm.
race and culture too. Like it might just like divorce isn't a thing, even if they cheat, even if like they're the worst person ever, they're hitting you. Um, and my parent like not my parents. I'll be honest. My father's threatened it before, not for anything serious, just when they get in like crazy arguments. Um, but he's never actually gone through with it because he's not real about it. Um, but there's always
Mm-hmm.
that stigma of that like you don't want to get divorced. Um, now we're in a society where, and it's not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing, but we're in a society where if you're going through something in your relationship, it's more okay to be open about leaving.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things I don't co-sign leaving for, but there are definitely a lot of things I will co-sign leaving someone for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, parents were married 42 years, so your dad died of COVID. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Married early 2020 and husband left you this spring. It's so hard. Like, I couldn't imagine. Well, I mean, I could, but like being with somebody for a long time and then they just decide to like throw what you've built out the window. And like, not to out my parents, but there was infidelity in their relationship. Um, but there was also lots of really complex other issues. Relationships are tough. Relationships are complex, and there's something that you have to keep working on. Like,
And go
some
ahead.
people think that love is easy, but it's like it is a choice. Because, you know, the easier choice is just to be like, no, I'm gonna. This person said something I don't like or whatever. And so I'm gonna jump ship to somebody else when it's convenient.
And that is the other end of like relationships nowadays. And it's happened. It wasn't highlighted as much, but nowadays you see it a lot more just because everyone posts everything online. That's the thing. So that's why we see it so much. But we even myself, I'm also because I see it so much online, I'm also scared to get into another relationship or all this into someone and then I say something that doesn't align with them and they're like, okay, I'm done. Not even like
Mm-hmm.
a not even like a, oh, let's talk about it. No one wants to communicate anymore. It's just like, okay, I'm done. It's like,
Well, and
all
there's also
right.
this like echo chamber if you are talking online of being like, he ain't worth it, leave him, queen. And
Yeah.
I did watch a video recently that's like, you gotta keep that stuff on the down low, like when you're having relationship issues, unless you are like certain you're gonna do something about it, because there are people who like they like the chaos or they want to move in. Like some people are shady. Um, Rainbow, that's so tough.
Yeah, Rainbow. I would say Rainbow, heal in your own time.
Mm,
Um, I fully would co-sign staying single, to be honest, because you don't know say the next person comes, you don't know where they're at. You don't know what's in their
mm-hmm.
head. That's just another body. You can never truthfully know someone.
And that's what's tough about
Um,
relationships is you are trusting this person so deeply. Like, and if you don't have that foundation of trust, or if somebody's like broken that foundation of trust like that, then it's
mhm.
really hard to want to open up like that with somebody else again.
To respond to Robbie, I feel like I see more people want fun or say maybe I'm not ready. Like I'm always in the same circle. Yes, if you are on the apps, there is this big stigma of like well, not everyone, but a lot of people do just want the fun side of things. They want the dating side of things without the compromise of the other person. They
Mm-hmm.
don't want conflict. They They want the honeymoon moon phase forever without realizing that the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever. Um,
Or also, Robbie, I know that you're a little bit younger than us. I think based on the age group, a lot of people don't want to be, like, they just don't take relationships seriously until they're of a certain age. Like, I don't know, with my ex, I was always trying to think of, like, our future, because I think that we had been together for almost 5 years before we split. And it's like, I was very young, and being a woman, there's lots of negative societal expectations around, like, if you're not married by a certain age, or if you don't have
mhm.
kids by a certain age, that says something about you or your value as a person, which is incorrect. But it's like, I was always thinking about, like, is this going somewhere? And then it became, like, clear that even after 4 years with this person, it was like, oh, they weren't thinking about it as where this would go in the future. It was just like, can't we focus on having fun now?
Mhm.
And it's like, maybe you can, but, like, not me. If we're investing our time into somebody, like, we want it to be for something, not just for somebody to hang out with for now.
And unfortunately, a lot of people can't see that ahead. And I don't know if COVID also stunted that, being able to foretell what you want in the future. Because I know like COVID for a lot of us just like kept us stuck in a
Left
certain
field, yeah.
age mindset. Because even I'm like, oh, I'm about to be 30 in like 6 months or whatever.
You're gonna be
But I still
300 as
feel
well.
yeah, but I still feel like I'm 25 because during COVID I was like
Mm,
stuck in that like time frame.
real.
Um, and those that were graduating college stuck in that time frame of like I graduated, now I'm like in a bubble. And now that they're post that bubble, their mindset is still in that bubble where they've still grown. So it's hard to sort of know what age you are nowadays because you've missed out on certain parts
Mm.
of being in a certain age.
And that's a whole nother conversation of, like, where we are economically changing people's abilities to hit some of these adult milestone markers. Oh, Punkikin, thank you for the raid. How was your
You do, you wanna
stream?
be
Welcome
famous.
in.
Welcome in
Hi.
Raiders,
Hi, Asler.
pumpkin.
We're gonna be playing some AC soon, but we ended up taking a left turn. We're talking about relationships and dating, so if you'd like to hop in and talk about that, feel free. How was stream though? What were you guys doing? What were you playing? Also, we are on the call with Keezus right now.
Hi, hi. I don't know. A lot of, I mean, to be transparent with chat here, um, obviously my relationship with Liz wasn't the most perfect thing out there. That's impossible. Um, even when we got together, I wanted a lot of people, financials in a relationship is also a big thing. I wanted
Mhm.
to make sure I was set. So I literally told her, like, I'm not moving out there until after like 2 years. And I've gained what
Hmm.
I needed from where I'm at right now. And then I'll move out there and find like the next higher level job that I would need to be able to support me moving out there and like a family. Um, and she made that compromise. Like she didn't have to compromise. She could have said, no, I don't want that. And then we would have
Mhm.
never been together. But she was like, okay, like I will wait we will do long distance for 2 years. And I feel like right now on the dating app spectrum of things, like it's
A
very
lot of
hard for
people
a
aren't
person to
willing to
put in
do
that
that,
commitment. Yeah, because it
especially
was
like
it was interesting. It
opposite
was
sides of the
rough.
country,
Yeah,
different time zones and everything.
it wasn't easy. Let me tell you that.
Yeah,
But
but then that's why when you guys got to be together, it was extra special. So thank you for the follow, Plant Panda. Um, Yeah, sorry, go on, Keezus.
Um, so yeah, it wasn't the perfect relationship. It was we worked on it. And the reason that's what made it better, that's what made it stronger is because we worked on it.
Mhm.
If I went into it expecting it to be, you know, everything that I had on the list of this is my perfect person, it probably never would have happened. Um, because I didn't really know it. Like we met through Twitch friends, so I technically would have never truthfully known her.
Mhm.
Because it's always online. Um, so it's just one of those things where like when I'm engaging with people on these apps or when I see like profiles and what they list on the man perspective side of things, you will see profiles that were like, I'm gonna be passenger princess. I don't believe in, shared duty 50-50. Um, I need to be like spoiled. I need to be treated right. So when I see that, it's like, okay, you're not in it for this
Mm.
partnership.
Mhm.
You're in it to be provided for, but not to be the provider, which everyone has their own thing. We see trad wives and traditional values and all that, but that's not what I'm looking for. Like if
Mm-mm.
I'm looking for a partner, then I it doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50, but like I need to know like you're also gonna help out. So
Yeah. And so growing up with parents who had a very toxic relationship, I, from a very young age, always had the mentality of I don't want to have to rely on somebody else for me to survive, to thrive. Just because, like, if you do, then if things go bad or if they start treating you poorly, then you're like trapped.
mhm.
But obviously, like, there's caveats to that. This isn't a sweeping blanket statement. But that's why it is such like a big deal for like women to give up their careers who have kids, because then it's like, they're putting all that trust into their partner.
I couldn't. I would never want someone to give up their career or anything for me. I'd be like, no, don't do that. Like we will figure it out.
Hashtag.
Don't do that. As far as Robbie, I don't see Robbie. I don't know your age. If you're comfortable saying that, and if you're comfortable saying like what your identity is as like what you identify as, because another big thing is a person's identity also curtails what they will be engaging with. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm a straight man, so I will be looking for what I prefer to be with, which is different from when I ask my coworker, who is a straight girly, who will be looking for different things than what I'm looking for, versus someone who identifies as something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Queer
do want to see,
relationships come with their own
yeah,
different dynamics for sure.
and I would love to see those different dynamics, but I just don't have access to seeing them because I do just want to understand what the dating field is like, period, for everyone.
Everybody. Mm-hmm. I feel you though, Robbie, as someone that also has a anxious attachment style. With my ex-partner was an avoidant, not a good combination. Um, it is just something that you kind of learn over time of maybe we don't have to share everything with everyone. It is a quick way to like connect when it comes to discussing traumas or things that we've been through. But the inverse of that is there are people who will often take advantage of knowing that. So I hate saying like you need to protect yourself a little bit, but it's like make them kind of earn that deeper trust over time once you have the understanding that they are willing to do
Um,
that. I don't
yeah.
know.
Anxious styles is very interesting because that also involves like have also Robbie, thank you for sharing what you identify as. I'll talk about that
Mhm.
in a second. Anxious attachment styles, that alone comes with having to need a lot of trust in someone. And when you're in a time where like people will just leave off the bat, it's hard. It's
Mhm.
very hard to like be like, okay, I'm gonna trust this. Whereas your whole mind, body, and spirit is like, let me avoid that problem. Um, because I don't want to put myself in a position where, oh shit, like I did this to myself. I get it because I'm also anxious attachment style.
Yeah, it's you
Um,
wanna open up about these things, but if you haven't built that foundation with that person, the culture that we're kind of in is kind of just, "I don't wanna deal with that," or like, "That sounds like a lot," which is not, caring and empathetic, but also it's like, that's just kind of where we're at right now. A lot of people don't wanna push past that, if that makes sense.
mhm.
Um, and so that's, like, also what makes it really special when you find somebody that is willing to listen to you and respect, like, the anxieties that you do have and kind of show, like, that you don't need to have them so much. I think it's really just something that as you recognize it and work on, it's something that you can manage a little bit more.
Ooh, Robbie, that's tough. I am curious. You identifying as a gay man, I'm curious what it is like for you because you are also
Mm.
engaging with other men, and I know how foul men can be. Don't get me wrong, women are foul too, but I know how foul men can be. Um,
Sorry, men, but also
I don't sugarcoat it. I don't sugarcoat it. I see it. I see it in my day to day. Um,
they're not always foul, but they can
no,
be.
they can be. And so I know for you, when you just need that little niceness complexity, and yeah, you are engaging way too fast. You need to feel out that person more. Um, which I'm only a little bit good in that, being that I've had a stable, like strong relationship to know where like I know what I need and what it feels like to not fully jump headfirst into someone, and I can just sit
Mm.
back and be like, "Let me see where this goes first. Um, Let me know if I really am feeling what I feel for you before you just up and leave. Because if you up and leave and I was like, "Oh, I thought we were," and they're gone, and I'm freaking out like, "Well, what happened?" It's more of like a slow down process of like, "Okay, they left, time to move on,"
Yeah,
which is hard. Not everyone can do that.
that is something that I've also had to reckon with friendships again, trying to put myself out there and make more friends. And I know it's different, but you can think things are going well and that you click well, and then all of a sudden this person just ghosts you. And it still sucks because it makes you go like, what did I do? But like sometimes just certain relationships aren't meant to be. Um and Robbie, obviously, like, I'm not a gay man, but I have lots of friends who are, and I know that like there is a tendency for a lot of those interactions to be very like physically based. So I don't know if this is still kind of like what the culture's like, but like
It
grinder
is.
hookup culture is very very much a thing, and like actual dating is tougher.
Ooh, yeah, Robbie, that's rough. I can't fully speak on that. Um, I can speak on to never felt the love or closeness. Like I said, because I felt that, that's
Mhm.
why it makes it easier for me to be like, Oh, okay, like, they're leaving, like, that it just when they do leave, it makes it easier for me to be like, "Okay, they just weren't the person. They weren't the person
Mm,
that I needed." Where if I have never like, before I met Liz and I was on the dating apps, not knowing, like, what that was, I was looking for it into everybody. So, it was like, "Okay, this
mm.
girl's here, like, let me feel the love for her. Oh, I feel close, we've been talking for a little bit. She's gone. Now everything sucks again. Looking for the next person. She's gone, now everything sucks again." So I get that feeling because I've been there, but being post that, I also get, like, you do have to be a little bit, like a little bit evil and cynical in a sense to being like, they just weren't it.
I wouldn't
So,
say evil. It's not
sometimes it makes me feel
evil.
evil. Sometimes it makes me feel it's not evil, it's good. It's good to realize who you are and your values, but for me, it feels evil just being like, "Oh, they weren't it. Whatever."
Yeah. I think that comes with just like maturity.
Yeah.
Um, or therapy. I don't know which it is. Because I've matured and gone
Mhm.
through a lot of therapy that's helped me get to a point where things like that start to roll off your back.
Oh, shit, that's
Of being
fine.
just like, I don't have to cling for relationships with everybody. Like, I used to be the kind of person, very people pleasing, wants to be friends with everybody. Would be like, why doesn't this person like me? And that's just how life is. Not everyone's gonna like you. You're not gonna like everybody. And that's okay. Let me check in on the YouTube side.
I was looking at them now. Shadow. Yeah, sometimes. And then the gay man space. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's
Rainbow.
Rainbow, I'm sorry. In the game,
Yeah.
this is why I need, like, it's hard because I want Robbie to be protected in that space. Like I said, men are
Mm-hmm.
foul. Um, they will expect a certain level of something. I don't. Every man's different, so that something's different. Um, and then some men will, and there are women out there like this too, but some men will use you. Um, and pretty much once to them you're used up, you're of no
What
value.
once you don't have
Yeah.
something that they want anymore. Like leaning into what Joker said. Sometimes it feels like a facade because usually the other person wants something from you, and when they can't get it, they walk away. And yeah, like it's tough because that's kind of like what relationships I don't want to say that's what relationships are because that's not everything relationships are, but usually like relationships, whether friendships or romantic, are to fill some kind of need
Hmm.
in our life. And hopefully that's just like compassion, partnership, love, community, and not like I want your money or things like that.
Yeah. I mean, as humans, it's instinctual to want a community.
Yes.
We survive by having communities. So we obviously we need, in a sense, we need it. But in the other sense of it, you just never know who that person is you might be trying to bring into your community, and that's where you got to be careful. That's why, like, for Robbie being a gay man is like I'm worried for everyone. So even my coworker, I'm worried for because who she interacts with. I'm like, oof. Um, Even for me, I vet pretty hard. Because I don't know what I'm getting involved with. So that's why the dating scene is just so interesting, and it feels so bad now that I feel like I have to vet even harder because I feel like more people are trying to get something from someone.
A Shadow on the YouTube side says, I was legit going to ask if Robbie's tried a drag club. Used to do makeup for one. And a lot of the people involved are super lovely. You get your trash like everywhere, but for the most part, they're a very supportive group. And also that you have to love yourself before you can love someone else for a partnership to work. And like, it definitely is a process. You can be in a relationship even if you struggle with like self-love, but you do have to work on that acceptance of, you know, the good and the bad about yourself to be able to fully connect with somebody. It sounds silly, but it's where I send my baby gays I meet. Aw, no, like, I don't know, the drag community does seem like very welcoming. So Robbie, if you haven't tried that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do want the one thing so far. And that one thing for the YouTube side of things, that one thing is basically like fornication or some sort of
Physical
gratification for
transaction.
Yeah.
And then once they get it, they are like, you know, I'm not really feeling it this way, but like, can we stay friends? I've had that happen, being like, oh, okay, no, we can't. Like, not, oh, okay, just no.
And okay, not to be
they
fully.
kind of want to like keep
no,
you on their. They want to keep you on their line.
Yeah.
You know.
They want unfortunately men want options. That's the issue, because we don't have as many options. And I know it's gonna sound one way, Chad. I don't mean it like this, but we truthfully don't have as many options. So if we can get options, some of us try to keep them, as many as we can get. Then we end up doing things we shouldn't be doing. The girly pops, because how this day and age moves, for every one girly, there's like 20 something men that are lining up. So you have too many options. Move along, Turbo. I got standards. But yeah, y'all got too many options. So I get a little. I can see the option paralysis going on there.
Yeah. I don't know. I was never open like that.
You also weren't on dating apps like that.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I've always been like, I want to get to know somebody. I don't necessarily want to get to know freaking everybody. Because it is like, for me, quality over quantity. But I don't know. If I was back in the trenches, it would definitely be like, I'm gonna try and get to know people more before being like, yeah, you seem fine. Are we having a relationship gender debate? No, just kind of talking dating.
Yeah, we're talking dating. It's not a debate because I'm on both ends, so it's not a debate. Like I'm for the girls, I'm for the boys. I just want everyone to
have a good
be real and
relationship.
genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
just mostly talking about how hard how dating is these days.
Yeah, no, that it's changed so much. And well, I'll talk about the apps, Chad, and we'll get there. I don't can co-sign being on them. But Joker said that I've been nerfed because of my weight. Joker, you don't. I think you understand because of you've probably been back and forth because of it, but because of my height, that already. And Chad, I'm nowhere near 6 foot. I'll tell you that right now. But because of my height, that already has eliminated me from so many potential matches.
So sad. I love.
Because when I'm on Hinge and Facebook dating, those are the only two I use. Everyone, but when I'm on them, a good majority of those profiles are like must be 6 foot or over, or I'm only looking for a man that's 6 foot, or I need a tall, slender, da da da. And I'm like, oh well, if that's like
sad.
Say I interact with 10 people, and if that's like 8 of them, and that's already the majority of that pool that day. And that does not hurt me.
My friend finally settled for a 5'11" man, and she's never been happier. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've never understood that. As long as they don't have like little man syndrome, to where they like want to pick a fight with everybody because they're short. Like,
oh yeah, I don't fuck with that.
We stand a short king. Jesus, you're only slightly shorter than me, right? Or we're like about the same height?
No, I'm slightly shorter.
Okay. He has a big aura, though, so, like, you wouldn't know. But I do remember when you came to visit last, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot. We're the same size. Like,
Yeah, so it's weird because like Liz was the shortest. So being with Liz always made me seem taller. But also
mm-hmm.
I'm confident enough in myself where like I've never been like, hey, when I was a teenager, obviously is one thing, but nowadays that I'm just like, it is what it is. I can't change it. So there's no point in like dwelling into it.
Yeah, it's like, you're not gonna break your legs.
No, I'm kidding.
Do that.
No.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do crazy leg lengthening stuff. Yeah, it's definitely more about personality than height. Like some of my old gay friends, they were also height queens. They're like, I need a guy that's taller than me. And I'm like, well, you're 6'2", so like, good luck.
Y'all on Twitch that are crazy right now. Relax. It's okay. It's okay. No, I will say I do pride myself, Chad, in being very emotionally in tuned and intelligent and living enough life at this point to know like what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. While also trying to be empathetic for other people and know their side of things. Rainbow, you like short guys, you like big guys too, which is a-okay. You're a big woman, which is also a-okay. The PCOS is rough. Because I
Yeah.
know a lot of weight changes come with PCOS. So, um, it's an interesting balance. I did go on a date. The first date I had, she had PCOS, so I knew it was an interesting balance of
Mm.
um dealing with her weight and her own insecurities with it. And I told her like it doesn't like that's
You
not
can't
what's gonna
control your
define you.
hormones.
Yeah, that's not what's gonna define you in this date right now. Like it's okay. Um,
Mm. Yeah, Shadow, we don't like when people lie about their height. I would date a man who's a little person. I don't care about height, weight, or skin color, just the heart and soul and the personality. Kindness is number one. And a Nintendo super fan would help too. Yeah, it comes down to personality. Like, like being 6 foot isn't gonna change a Ron personality.
the Nintendo super fan. What if they were like, I'm Xbox only, I don't like Nintendo?
Ah! If they're gonna be like a dick about it, like Nintendo's trash, worst console, then maybe it wouldn't work out.
Gravy, you're funny. You can't relate to the dating show because you met your high school sweetheart, which is amazing. I'm glad you were able to go back to your high school sweetheart. Um, I honestly, there's a part of me that might fold for mine. Um, there's also a part of me that's like absolutely not, because that was in high school. That was a different me. But there's a part that might fold.
I would say, so remember that you are a different person, and I know that like at one point my dad, after he and my mother divorced, did reconnect with like his high school sweetheart, and it didn't go anywhere. It was mostly just like, you know, for a little bit of a fun time.
Mhm.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine dating people I dated in high school. Maybe like my first really good high school boyfriend, but also like I'm a different person now too. And so knowing that, I've just some kind of like, that's a different chapter of my life, and I don't want to like open Pandora's box and bring like old
Yeah.
elements into a new chapter, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's different.
not my not my husband was into PlayStation, but he was not a good man after all anyway. The Sony boys, listen, you're down one, but you're not, you're not fully out. It's okay, Sony boys. One man does not define you. Um,
Also,
Shadow, I'm not
Joker.
gonna respond to the in bed sort of things. I don't want to talk about sexual interactions. I mean, if Sierra's open to it, it's fine. It's just not my focus when it comes to dating. But I do love that you have dated across the spectrums and the genders.
Snow's like,
Oh, affections. Okay, I was like, when you talk about boat riding, that's when I'm like,
Joker's saying that his city's also like not great for dating because it's all status and looks there. And from what I've seen from where Keezus is in Cali, I'm like, it's extra trenches down there. I know it'd be tough for me. I'm like, I'm not a Cali baddie. I know that about myself.
Where
I'm
me
a
and Joker
lollipop,
are,
like-
chat, we're in the limelight of, I am in Cali. Joker is not technically in Cali. I'm not gonna dox him though. But we are in the areas of where the body is like physical attraction is very important, which it should be somewhat important to how you want someone to look, I guess. But I know in my sense, I'm in the area where uh a girl could be 4'11" and she's still like, I need someone that's like 6 foot.
Yep.
And it's like, girl, anyone over 5'1" is like tall to you. You know, what are you gonna do?
True. Relationships.
Relationships, yeah. It's fun. For those in the dating scene right now, I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry.
And that's why we're having this conversation. This is a very much like out of left field. This is not... We're not a dating relationship advice channel, but like, I like having real conversations. And it sounded like we all needed to have a real conversation today. And I'm happy to get Keezus on the line.
It's because she knows I'm going through. I don't know. It's weird to say I'm going through it because I can talk about it so openly, and I'm not like sitting here like humdrum. But yeah, she knows I'm going through it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're one of my besties, and you're going through a really tough time, and just hearing about it through you, I'm like, oh my, like, I'm getting secondhand
It's the thing. So
shell shock over here, like.
It's weird. So when all the girls I know that are in the dating scene talk about men, I get secondhand embarrassment because I'm like, damn, like I'm a man too, and they act like this. Fuck, dude. For the other end of things, I don't know how my friends feel that are girls when I tell them about stories of these girls, and I'm like, oh yeah, so and so was like a gold digger, or like she's just looking for. I'm like, damn, does that give you secondhand embarrassment too? That like they're like the
When
girly
someone's a
pops are out
gold
here like
digger?
this? Yeah.
I mean, yes. When there are women out here just being like, I actually don't have an apartment and I just like go on dates with people and sleep on their couches so I don't have to pay rent. I'm like, that is actually bananas. And I'm like, you're making us look bad. Like, and that's like very few and far between, but these are also people who are loud on social media.
Yeah.
And it's like, you shouldn't be out here telling other people to do that. Like, that's bad.
Oh, that's the other. Oh, chat. That's I have a PSA about that. All the social media advice, please take it with a grain of salt, because they will also leave you single and high and dry, because they are saying some things that absolutely just do not apply for a lot of people. And it's that's why I watch these red, pink, black pill channels. I'm like, this is it's not gonna work like that. Like you said earlier, like they'll be like, oh, if this man did one thing, if this man has this one ick, leave him. Okay, his ick was that he, claps his hands kind of funny.
I saw him with the backpack on, and now I can't Now I have the ick, like
I saw him trip weird, and now I have the ick. Well, men can't trip anymore. Um,
uh,
yeah, it's when I see those TikToks, it's so like bad.
and I'm just like,
uh,
wow, like how are you gonna handle actual like tough things in a relationship? And like just because you have lots of options now doesn't mean you're going to have lots of options later and then be like, damn, maybe I did let like a good person get away all because he wore a backpack that one time. Like
and those videos are popping up too. I've been seeing a lot more videos of I was married to my husband for so many odd years, and then I got a little bored, or like he did this one thing, and I left him, and now I'm back in the dating pool, and this shit sucks, and I wish I have my husband back. But it's like my husband also found someone new and is like providing for them. It's like, well, shit. Maybe you should have thought about it. Maybe you should
mhm.
communicate it better. Yeah, Rainbow does suck for him. You do seem like an absolutely wonderful person.
Mhm. So I hope that you're able to, protect your heart and heal because it sounds like he was a not a great guy. So hi legal. We're talking about the dating trenches.
And it sucks. So Chad, I know Joker. Well, not like I've never fully met Joker, but I know Joker and I know his energy, and I know that man works hard. Like I know he would provide his ass off, and I know
Oh,
I work hard and I would provide my
uh-huh.
ass off, and that's why I can't just date everyone. I know I can't just date everyone. I have to fully like I look at profiles like a private investigator. Like, I just don't like, "Oh, they have this and that." I, like, read I know a lot there's a stigma about men don't read bios. I'm reading bios up and down, like, 3 times before I even, like, swipe or, like, send a heart or whatever.
You're
I
not the
cannot.
chronic swiper.
No, I cannot. I'm like, I can't even see myself with this person, so there's no point.
Also, thank you to everyone on the YouTube side that is staying for this conversation, even though it isn't Animal Crossing. Y'all are real
Yeah, shout out
ones.
shout out the YouTube side. Also shout out the Twitch side, but you guys
But
know both
yeah,
of us,
yeah.
so
Shadow's good advice. It takes two people to have someone be walked on, one to do the walking, one to lay down. Don't lay down, my lovelies. Stand up.
facts.
Good reminder, set boundaries. Um, referencing like one of the affirmation cards that comes up a lot is, I am the protector of my own happiness. You have to recognize like how not to be treated. And that is something that unfortunately does have to be learned. And if you grew up with poor examples for relationships around you, you're going to think that poor treatment is normal. That was something I went through in the past of just being like letting myself be disrespected.
Mhm. Okay, so I don't wanna see is Quabina? Is that how
Well,
you pronounce
yeah.
that? Okay.
How do you feel about splitting the bill? So, first date, especially if the other person asked, I think that they should pay for it. And I feel like
Mm.
I'm as a modern woman, you know what? I will pay to pick up things with somebody that I'm in like a committed relationship with after we've been on a few dates. Like yes, we can split the bill, but for first date, it's more about showing that you're willing to it is a little bit like you're willing to invest a little bit and not just treat it as like a homie hangout. I don't know. Maybe that's
So
unpopular, but like
no.
I will pay for the meal or like the boba, whatever. Now. But it's like the courtship phase.
So
If you're like
I
I don't know.
am like Shadow. I'm like Shadow. I grew up in the era where the men paid on the date, so that's all I knew. But also us being millennials, a lot of our, you know, movies and like relationship shows always showed the men paying for the date. So that's
Mhm.
just all I know. But it isn't fully full send. It's like a if she doesn't talk about money, then I'm okay. But if it's like a check comes and she's like staring at me heavy, then I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. No,
Yeah,
Shadow, I'm not
we
saying you're a millennial. I'm saying I'm a millennial, so I grew up with that kind of thing and see my parents do it. Um,
yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, there. But also, I don't know, that's part of the
like for
I
my
have
the
been
date I
taken
had,
advantage of by men and been the breadwinner to somebody who had like zero motivation, and it was because I loved them, to where it's like, nah, if this is the courtship phase and like that's how it's gonna be later, I want to know that you're willing to like pay for my $15 meal. Not gonna go ham and be like, I'm gonna get the steak and a drink and expect you to pay for it. And you know, we can like go for the check, but also then the guy's like, oh, so you're gonna pay? And then it's like, well, do you make it awkward? Because there are a lot of guys that are like, oh, you reach for the check first, so that means you're gonna pay for the date.
yeah, it's I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Shadow, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. To me, you're not an old lady. To me, honestly, because
Everything about me,
I don't know, it's
I give you
weird.
the '80s.
I don't know if you as well as a streamer always do this. To me, there's just some odd reason where everyone is like in their 20s, unless I know they're like younger.
Oh,
That's just an
less
off the
so
wall
on
thought that I always have.
just that everyone's young. I don't know, I used to have that mentality, but I've learned that there are a lot of people my age or older watching my content, which is kind of cool. Just being like, wow, there's adults on the internet. I don't
Oh no,
have
I
to
love
be
that. Yeah,
like brain rotted.
I love it. But to me, like everyone is like in their 20s and 30s.
I'd say it outright that I'm only paying for my order. I think if you're going into the date with that expectation, that's fine.
Like I'll
Um,
say this for the first date that I had with the person from Hinge, we didn't talk about money. We just went into it. Like, oh, we sat down, ate our little faux meal, but I paid. Like, I didn't even look at her. She didn't have to look at me. I was just like, whatever. Like, I'll just pay for it. We didn't talk about it. I just grabbed the check, paid. Um, if there's like little when we went out and there's like little cute trinket things that she wanted, she paid for those. She didn't even ask me. She just instantly started paying for them. I was like, okay. She even asked me if I want anything, and so I was like, okay. Like, is this modern dating to me? I don't know. The money just was not a wink, wink. Who's paying for what sort of thing.
self love
I'm
for
29,
Bobby.
Shadow. Oh, Shadowless. 29. I don't know if you want to be Shadow or Shadowless because technically you are Shadowless.
And Rainbow on the YouTube side says when we got together, my husband had 85 cents to his name. My
Oh,
mom and me welcomed him with open arms. He was really a user. And see, that's the thing is I think I have a different mentality because I've been with somebody like that. Like my ex, when we started dating, didn't have his license, didn't have a car. Um, and so I was making like all the money. And so when like once you've been taken advantage of to like that degree, you're like, you know what? If you want to date me, you can pay for like the first meal.
Shadowless, you're not old.
You're not
Um,
old.
no, I know, chat. It makes it seem like the way I talk and the way I handle life, it makes it seem like I am older. But also my background. So I've worked with women's sports, so I've done a lot of side relationship counseling.
Mm,
I've done a lot of post breakup, counseling and consoling. Um, and I even have my own daughter that it's like I don't want her, ever feeling at a point where someone might feel. 36 is fire.
Oh, yes. So Shadow's grandma Mima. Yes.
Also, yeah, shout out
36
Grandma
is
Mama.
not old. 36 is not old. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to see them again, so it makes no sense to you. To pay for them and see, like, this is, like, why dating's the trenches. Because it's like, yeah, you maybe never will see them again. But, like, that's also kind of why, like, as a woman, if I don't know if I'm going to see you again, then it's just a homie hangout. And so I think it's okay to have the conversation going into it on if that's your expectation. But, like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I mean, that's rough. So even it's rough because even for the homies, I'll pay. Like me and when I first, met Sierra and Ken Y in person chat, me and Ken Y were going back and forth paying for things.
That's
It
true.
was like
But
I'll
that's
pay for this
having
meal.
that's after you have the reciprocal understanding of, like, we were homies enough that you were coming from
Yeah.
far away to come hang out with us. And so it's like, I got you, you got me. And that's kind of how I feel about relationship dating. And again, I realize that I might not have the popular take with this. Especially because I view myself as, a modern woman, modern dating. So it's like, yeah, but I'll pay for the meal or the treats or whatever because I know that, like, he'll pay some other time. If
Yeah.
there is no, like, reciprocal understanding or, like, built foundation, then it's like, do I want to... And I get it of being, like, a guy and being like, do I want to pay for this person who I may not see again?
You don't.
I get it.
I feel that same way sometimes. I'm like, I don't. But continue.
So it's like, it's tough. It's just kind of where we're at in the culture of being like, money's really freaking tight. Do I want to pay for this person if it maybe doesn't go anywhere? And then it's like, it's tough.
Shadowless, yes, you may explain because I'm curious.
And my first official date with Kenny was we went to my favorite Mexican food place and got enchiladas, and then went to a barcade and played arcade games.
I want to take someone on a date like that. I don't know about enchiladas because my tummy might not sit right, but
you can absolutely go for a coffee for a first date. Don't have to do dinner. And so that's also, like, you were talking about this, Keezus, of being like, so are we, like, is Cheesecake Factory not good enough? Like, one, I've never been to a Cheesecake Factory, but, like, there are certain people that are like, no, you have to wine and dine me to the nth degree on the first date, and I think that's presumptuous. But, like, really low effort first date is getting a coffee. And most of my first dates have been just getting a coffee because, you know what? They're not willing to pay $5 for your coffee for the first date. Like, that says something, for one. And then you can just chat and it's more casual and you're not, like, having to talk with them over the whole course of a meal if you don't want to.
I would honestly say cheesecake might be too fancy for some for a first date, to be honest. Cheesecake is quite expensive nowadays. Qua, I don't know what your financials look like. I'll also say this, like, if you truthfully, like, do not have the money to spend, I honestly wouldn't go on dating. Just not worth it, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying, like, spend a whole, like, bag on this person, but I'm also saying, like, it's just not like, for me, if I didn't have, like, a little bit of excess funds and, like, I have a fine job, but if I didn't have a little bit of excess funds, it wouldn't be worth it for me. It's just like, I don't feel like spending this money.
Also, don't
Yep.
go into debt trying to court somebody. I'm just gonna say that. That's not directed at anybody in chat, but just don't do it, because if you do that and then, you know, the relationship does go somewhere and then you're like, I'm in debt, by the way, like, that's not a great, like, I went into debt courting you. It's like, oh, that's not great. Like, do what you can afford.
So Shadowless says, so I went on a date with a young lady. Everything was going well. We went to IHOP for dinner. We talked a lot of things, and a lot of it we had in common. But as time went on, and we wanted things to work out to date, but then I asked her if we were going to be exclusive, just me and talking, no other guy involved. If we were trying to date, found out she doesn't want that. Okay, so she didn't want exclusivity. She wanted to keep talking to other guys, still while talking to me too. Um, oof.
Mm,
You on that one, that's truthfully up. That's your choice if you want to keep engaging with her. If that's something you do not have a standard set against, then you can openly accept that. But if you're heavy, like, oh, I want you just to be talking to me, then you have to accept that she's not the one for you.
mm-hmm. Um, yeah, that's tough, because if you're like, well, I don't really care about having other options because I like how this is going and she wants to have the other options open, I think you're totally valid to say, well, you know, I'm not really interested in that dynamic. So this was a fun time, but I don't think this is gonna work out.
Yeah. And Shadow's response was, it's how long does it take between dating and relationship? She's still in dating and not relationship. You've moved right into relationship. I wouldn't say they moved right into relationship. It's funny that Shadowless and Shadow are
Yeah,
it's throwing
having
me off
this
a little
cross
bit.
conversation.
uh, but I don't even think Shadowless had to be engaging right into a relationship. Some people, like myself, some people, if we truthfully think like we are going to go somewhere with someone, um, I'm not full like they can't talk to other people because I know we're not together, but if we're clicked enough, and then I want to be like, hey, like if we're gonna do our own thing, like let's at least think about each other on our own thing and just like not full send into talking to 8 billion other people. Um, I mean, I can see it also being a baby relationship. Yeah, it's not a full on one, but like someone at my work asked me would I do friends with benefits. Yes, I
Oh.
would in the sense that like I told him that I straight up said this. Like if we're friends with benefits, like acting like we have a secret handshake, then our secret handshake is for us. You can't be out here. We have a secret handshake. You got a secret handshake with so and so down the street. Like it's our secret handshake. And we're friends with benefits, and our benefit is also having a handshake. Like, come on now. But I will say that's my one toxic thing is that I engage
Mm.
everything that it's a one-on-one sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're friends with Benny's, like, I don't know. I personally don't know if I could do that just because I feel like I'm one to catch feelings. So I feel like it's very, like, difficult to be just like, yeah, this is just physical. Um, and that, like, I get where you're coming from, though, Keezus, of being like, you just want to make sure you have me on lock while you go and try and date somebody else, like, which that is fine with friends with Benny's, but that's why I just think that's kind of a complicated dynamic.
That's why I technically wouldn't be in a friends with bennies. It technically would just be like a relationship, but but I don't just need to see you every day. That'd be it for me.
Quan not
Um,
being into monogamies, that's a problem
Well, that's actually not a problem. There's a lot of people that I've come across
that
on
aren't into it
dating
either.
websites
They
that are in like polygamous relationships. There's a lot of like what is it?
polycules.
Ethical non-monogamy or something like that. I think that's what it's called nowadays.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what
if
ethical's about. I looked
everyone
back.
is aware of the situation and is like a consenting adult, you do you. It's when you're like not honest about it, or misleading, that's when it's a problem. But if you're like, yep, I am not really interested in monogamy. So if this ended up being a relationship, I'd also like to continue seeing other people, and they're fine with that, then that's fine.
And also, if you're fine with that, that's fine.
All your best friends in a poly, they've had to eject people because they flat lied, but for the most part, they're in a happy place. Oh man, like they lied to other people that they were with about being monogamous? Yeah. Imagine getting kicked
Oh,
out of the polycule. Ejected from the
you
homie
didn't vibe
group.
with the
Like
group. Yeah, I was like, you didn't vibe with the group. I guess it's just like a friendship group. If you don't vibe with the friends anymore, they can kick
Oh,
you out.
not in the way you think. Oh.
What about what? I'm curious now. You don't have to explain though. Um, they all live together, so they were roommates.
It's a polycule, yeah. I mean,
No, I know.
where I live,
I
there's
was
lots
making
of
a joke.
polycules. Like, that's one of the joke about Portland is just everyone being in a polycule.
Oh, they wanted Okay, so in that sense, what happened was they engaged with this polycule only because they felt like that was their option, even though they wanted monogamy. But some people, and this is a big thing,
Oh.
some people want someone so bad, like it's not even like a match or anything. They just want someone so bad that there's this wave going around like that. Some people are just so lonely, right? Which is fine. Like loneliness happens. It's a loneliness epidemic, is what they call it right now.
Mm-hmm.
That
Kind of like, why won't you change for me?
yeah. So they
Yeah.
engaged with this polycule because they wanted that one person, but they weren't truthful to themselves and being like, actually, like I'm a monogamous guy or girl. I don't want this, but they still tried.
Yeah. Oofta. And I think that's like people needing to be honest with themselves.
You live in Georgia, found swingers club. Most of them don't really want single men around or too many. I don't know. I don't know about Georgia scene, and I don't know too much about swingers clubs. I mean, I know what they
Mm-hmm.
do, but I
My
think it's just
understanding is
club
swingers
dependent.
is a lot of like people in relationships
Yeah, I
gender
don't. Yeah, I think
swapping.
they'd rather like. Yeah, they'd rather relationship because they know it's sort of more of a locked in thing than a
Mm-hmm.
let's invite.
That is dumb. That's why just be honest. Shadow says they do have a person who's monogamous in the house. He only has ties to one person, but is completely happy anyway because he came in with eyes wide open. So they don't have a problem with that. They just have a problem with the being pissy if the partner's poly. Yeah. Again, just got communication.
Yeah.
Communication and honesty is key in any relationship.
Yeah, man, he risked being in the club because he couldn't be honest about it. That's crazy. Lost a part of the house.
Yeah.
Got kicked out of the island. Yeah, if he's actually getting mad because the person he wants is Polly, then he should have thought about that beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Shadowless Soul said I could never do FWE, which is friends with benefits, or one night stand. You look at it like this: if I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone that I will fornicate with, but I can't just casually hook up with women because when things get physical, I get attached quickly. Makes sense that happens for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Understandable. When you open up that way, it makes sense.
I I
Um,
I know friends with benefits is supposed to be an open thing, but I could technically never truthfully do one, or one. I was never a one night stand person either. Um, because it takes me a while to warm up to someone. Because like I said, I'm also anxious attachment sort of style, so it takes me a while. Um, so I don't even think I could even engage with a one night stand because I'd be like, okay, we have to be in like date 5, and then maybe. Um,
You have that
But
trust.
I get it. Qua, you need to get away from those gloves. Qua, full respect. I mean this in a full respect, and also a little jokey. Save your money. Save your money. I think you're a king. I don't know. I don't know if you're
Yes.
man or woman, but Qua, save your money, king, and just focus on you. Don't even gauge all that.
Oh, Shadow, I know that's kind of a common thing. Doing friends with benefits with your best friend and his wife. Like, there's no chance of a full relationship, but there were some nice weekends.
I don't know. I mean, it is good. Like, if you could do that, I'm happy for you. I am too much of a one person. I don't got energy. I don't got energy for all that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh man. My chai latte.
It's hitting.
It needs to hit.
Oh, it's not hitting. Okay, the opposite spectrum is not hitting.
I'm just like, oh, this has been a very engaging conversation, so now I'm like, I'm tired.
Oh, chat, any more questions?
Mm-hmm.
I'm open. Like I said, I've been married.
Also, again, thank you to everyone for taking this like random side tangent with us, little side quest today.
For those curious at why I keep saying I've been married, this is nothing. It's technically still new and fresh, but I did lose my wife, a very great member of the group, to cancer. So, so I'm widowed. So okay, so I shouldn't. There is those people that have been married and divorced, which is one thing, and then those people that are married and widowed. So I'm widowed. So I have a different perspective on things rather than like, I've been left or I left someone.
And it's nice getting everyone's perspective and, you know, the wide range of ages and demographics we have here.
Yeah. Widowed comes with its own stigma, chat. Because a lot of people in the dating scene will feel like you yourself aren't healed, so they'll avoid you. I've come to find out that's a big thing. So that also knocks me like away from a lot of people.
Yeah. Shadow says, irony being I'm Demi. There has to be feelings, but it's only ever friendship feelings. I also understand that. I feel like I'm kind of Demi myself. I want to know your opinion on aromantic folks like myself. If you have no desire to be romantic, that's a-okay. Again, it's just, it's all about communicating with the people that you are engaging with. So if someone approaches you about like wanting to be in a relationship, if you're open about the fact that you are aromantic, which is not the same as, you know, asexual, if they're okay with that, then Gucci gangs. It's just when people like lie or hide these things.
Yeah, everyone just needs to be honest. That's the issue.
That's the biggest thing.
Like you can't
Honesty and
engage with someone who's aromantic and you're out here like a hopeless romantic thinking it'll work. It's just not gonna. It's not the thing. That's rough. That's what makes it rough too in this dating scene is everyone is trying to put on, like Joker said earlier, a facade. When if you know it's not you, it's not you. It's just not you, and that's okay.
And it's definitely like, I don't know. Pretending is tough. I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever pretended. I'm just like, I am what I am. And you have to be okay with that. Like
I don't think that makes you a -12, by the way. I do get like some people do look at teeth a lot, so take that as you will.
Masking sucks. Yes, especially with people who are neurodivergent, and that's why it's just like I don't have the energy for that. Like, what's the stereotype? Like, if you can't handle me, you can't handle me. But it's like, at this point in my life, I'm no longer going to try and, like, minimize, mask, mirror to try and be liked more by the other person. That's just so tiresome, and, like, I want to know the person likes me for me. But this is also tying into what Robbie was asking with earlier, talking about earlier, opening up too soon with people. I feel like that's a little bit different, because I always used to be just like, I'm an open book, I'm willing to talk about my trauma. If you can't handle my trauma, this isn't gonna work. But also, it's like, I realize now that that can be a lot to, like, let people in on early on. And that
gotta be a little
makes
careful with that one.
it makes you a little bit more of a target for certain people.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with that one.
Yeah. So it's like, once I've been with somebody for a while, you can let them know, just be like, I have certain tendencies or behaviors because of the background that I've been through. But, like, I'm working on things. Like, I can't remember when I opened up with that kind of stuff with Kenny. I still feel like I was pretty open book.
Yeah, be safe, Shadowless.
Yes. We're about to get hit with ads on the Twitch side. I'm gonna let Keezus keep yapping. I need to hit the restroom.
Oh, that's fine. I'll talk to chat. Well, I guess YouTube and those that are subbed will hear me, but
Yes. I need to get like a little. I need a Keezus emote. You need a Keezus emote so I can put you on the screen.
Oh, like a little V2, a little V2 where you can put on the screen. I can make
or
one.
even just a little
Not right
PNG.
now. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch Turbo cracked.
I've been considering.
I go back and forth with it just because that's another subscription, you know,
I'm
in
not
addition
putting
to all my
that
ancient
Keezus.
subs, you know.
I'm not putting that Keezus on this stream.
JJ, you don't feel the need for love or relationships. I get it. Aromantic, I get it. I don't know. All the different types of what someone can be is interesting. Because I know, like Shadow said, aromantic can be different for everyone. Even being straight can be different for everyone. Even being not straight can be different for everyone. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own things. Like I know some people feel like in a relationship that your partner can't even like be online on Instagram or like saying, "Oh, this actor actress is attractive," you know? But I'm like, "Huh, we're attracted what we're attracted to." I don't do hall passes though. Okay? No, that's not me. You consider that and romantic. Chair? Yes, I am the chair talking. Cazzle dazzle, I am the chair. But not the chair that you think I am. I'm the green chair in the back.
I'm back. The C chair.
Yes, the C chair. You considered
YouTube,
yourself.
Do I take us out of the Animal Crossing section? Or
Up
do
to
we
you. I
hop
mean,
into
you can
Animal
still.
Crossing and we have Keezus and I keep talking?
I was like, you can still hop in. I can still keep talking to chat.
Okay. Because I'm having a good time. I'm just like, we have been yapping for a hot minute.
You consider yourself aromantic, asexual for a long time, but went with Demi because you had friendly feelings. I don't mind the bedroom door being closed if it makes sense. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Welcome to
just in a
AC.
phase of life where people are just cool, you know? I just like learning about people.
That's a good way to be.
Till you end up with 3 kids. Oh no.
Not Keys is with the oh no. But also, you tell us stories.
I mean, Chad, I like I said, I fell in love, moved to the other side of the country, but I became a stepdad, so that's how I ended up with 2 kids.
Not a stepdad, the dad that stepped up.
Oh no. Oh no. I need a button for that. Oh no. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
But you are.
Yeah.
You can't hide what's inside. Okay, loading up AC.
Yeah, honestly, I shouldn't even say stepdad since I have them full time, so I am just like full dad.
Full blown father. Hi, K-Dog. Howdy, howdy. I'm gonna copy over our little talking to Keys' text. Well, this has been a good conversation. I'm just sleepy because I didn't get to sleep until like 1:30 last night.
Kwa said, "How do you feel about grocery shopping slash picnic for a date? I thought about it. It's a date and grocery shopping in one activity." I never heard of that till recently when I started dating in, where apparently people do like go to like Costco and grocery shop and things like that for a date.
That's
I didn't even know
actually
it was a thing.
that actually is kind of wild. I did not know that was a thing. I think it depends on you. I will just say that, like, personally, again, I'm just going back to like friendships. I have friends that will invite me to do like chores with them essentially, and after a while it does get frustrating because it's like, well, why don't you want to do fun things with me? It starts feeling like you just want somebody to make things less boring for you. And you know, that's a little bit of like my mentality. I used to have a friend that I did like to go grocery shopping with. But when you start feeling like I'm just a toy, like somebody just to like make your boring things easier for you to do, it's like, do you actually want to spend time with me or not?
Ken, why you missed us talking about how the political structure doesn't want us to date?
Oh,
I'm
Static's
kidding. I'm
playing his
guessing.
guitar.
Um, what it so Qua, I don't that probably didn't answer your question. How do I feel about it? I don't know. It feels like picnic part is fine. It feels weird for
Picnic's
me to just
wonderful.
take someone
Picnic's
grocery
wonderful.
shopping. Now, if we're grocery shopping for the picnic, I feel like I didn't do enough planning, but that's completely me. You do not have to feel that way.
And obviously things are different like when you're actually in the relationship. Like, duh, I go grocery shopping with my partner. Oh, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Sayoris. The other side of that is it's the only time when I have available that isn't taken up with kids, family, work. Yes, and so there's also that, and that's why it just depends, I think, on the person and like, again, the communication of why, if that makes sense. Like if that truly is the only time that they have. But like in my instance, it's like this person will invite me. They'll invite other people to do the fun things, but they only want to hang out with me when it's like doing their errands or their chores. And it's like, why don't you invite me to do the fun thing? You ride around with a friend while she Uber Eats. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun. I don't have a friend that does that, so.
Oh, Phoenix. Oh, wait. Shooting stars. Thank you for the Christmas gifts. And yeah, Shadow, that's just why I've been a little bit conflicted about it. Here, I need you to help me move.
Oh, cool. I'm not against it. Going grocery shopping with someone could sound fun. I just never thought to do it.
It's something that I've done with friends in the past. And you know what? Like, if grocery shopping can be fun with somebody, that does say a lot. But as a first date, I don't know.
It just
For me
seems
personally. Do you invite them to fun stuff? Yes. Well, yes. It's been a while since I've hung out with them, but yes.
I mean, I would be scared with like casual things like grocery shopping as a first date. I would be scared because it might give off more like friend vibes.
Yeah, that's what.
So you might get like friendship zone from it.
And I think that that's like, for me, a big thing that I've learned that I don't want to friend zone myself if I'm trying to get to know somebody romantically. Again, that's me as somebody who does want to be monogamous. And so it's like, I don't necessarily want to be doing homey stuff with somebody when I'm trying to find like a life partner.
I agree with.
Oh, sick JJ. We love rice. We stand rice in this household.
You love going food shopping with people, but it's not a date. Yeah, I mean, I think it truthfully depends. If that's like what you set up as the first date, then if they feel like it's a date, it's a date. But I don't know. It's just not something I would do. But
And again, it's all do that every single time I drop the present. It's all about like communicating ahead of time. Oh yay! The reindeer. Yes, 2 reindeer. Thank you, Phoenix. I moved us ahead to nighttime so we can see like how the lights are looking.
I think truthfully, as dating, I yearn for activities only because I can't do a lot of activities in my day-to-day. So I think that's why I'm like a plan and activity person. If I wasn't like I guess I could see it if like I just needed to like see if we can get things done together. And I didn't need to yearn for activities, and maybe, but
yeah, well, especially for you because you do have the kids, full-time job, dream.
yeah.
You're like, I want to do something out of the house that is fun. Fun first date that you don't necessarily have to buy anything for. Going to a thrift store together. I don't know. I did that for a friend date. I feel like it could work for a romantic date. You know, if you don't have the implication of, I'm buying you whatever you want today. That's different. But of just being like, we're gonna
Photography session sounds cool.
vibe. A photography
Just like-
session's... I mean, so as a woman, if a guy was like, hey, do you want to do a photo session for a first date? That says you want something from me. To me.
I don't know. I think there's a way you have to set it up. You have to set it up correctly. I don't think you can just say
you
it
definitely
like
have to do it. If you do photography professionally, that's something else. But yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Even as somebody who is a photographer as well. I've hit up strangers to be like, yeah, can I take pictures of you? But I feel like that also has like a different connotation. I don't know how I would feel about somebody trying to get romantic with me during that time. Just because as the photographer, I'm more in the like mindset of I'm trying to get my pictures, you know? But it could lead into something steamy, and see, that's exactly why I would say no. Again, that's why I started with as a woman. I've known plenty of, I'm not saying this about you, skeevy guys who are like, I'm a photographer. I'll choose out your outfit, and you know, maybe it's a boudoir session, or maybe it's in the middle of the woods, who knows? Like,
I was gonna say, I'm about to Kid Cudi this real quick, and Kid Cudiing is basically like saying some drastically horrendous shit, like at the wrong time. But
okay.
I feel like, isn't that how a lot of women used to get sex trafficked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're in the town
like,
I
oh,
grew
I'm
up
doing
in.
photo shoots.
In the town I grew up in, there were male photographers who were known around town, but they were also known for like taking pictures of younger women to be like, oh, I can help you build your modeling portfolio. And it's like, no, you just want to see this girl's boobas. And have like a excuse to put them in that situation.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it'd be hard.
So I would say
have the photography session as the date, but I would be
feel,
like, hey, like I'm a professional photographer. Like, if you'd like, I can also take photos while we're on a date, something like that.
Yeah, that would be cute. Of being like, you know, if you want to get dressed up and be cute about it. Women like especially like women on social media, they want a guy that can take the pictures. They want a photographer boyfriend, so they don't have to train them how to take pictures. So I think you could finesse it. If you were like, do you want to do a picnic? And by the way, I am a professional photographer. We could do some like cute little pics. But also that feels intimate to me. Just because that is something I've done for people's like relationship photos.
Mm-hmm.
I liked this during the daytime, but now this just looks like a blood moon. So I don't know how I feel about that.
The Christmas blood moon.
The blood moon rises once again. I think I might change that to yellow.
No, chat, this is good. Give me more first date ideas so I can steal them.
I was gonna say, chat, what's the best first date you've been on? Or like an alternative date situation that you've liked? You know, coffee and a meal are pretty standard.
I've done meals.
Like, first dates. Yeah.
I've never done a coffee first date.
Really?
That just seemed like too calm for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? Well,
yeah, I've never just been like, let's meet up for coffee.
You get a little coffee and then you walk around.
I feel like it's such like a newer thing to do.
I don't know. That's like a big.
Long I've been doing it, but
over a decade.
But I guess I should also say, like, I got into coffee pretty late in my lifetime.
Okay, that's.
So I didn't get into coffee till grad school. So I didn't get into coffee till I was like 22.
I was into coffee in high school, so
yeah,
it definitely was like.
Wants to be.
Your child wants to be a coffee kid?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Less of a blood moon. Coffee first date from the coffee that you brewed. I get that you don't want to spend money on other people, but that also might be indication that dating's not for you right now.
So I said, Qua, just you know, rise your photography ranks, stack your clientele, and honestly, just worry about dating later. And you're also not you're not monogamous, so
Yeah.
just don't worry about it, man.
Hi, sibling. My best first date was at the Botanic Gardens in your university city. That sounds like a great first date. It was free, no pressure, nice things to look at, distract us if it got awkward, and we were both massive biology nerds who genuinely wanted to be there too. See, that's perfect. Shared interest. It's tough if you're in an area for other people where it's not very walkable. Our arcade date was very memorable for me. Me too.
A very memorable first date for me was when me and Ken Y played Remnant from the Ashes together.
And then you kissed. I heard how you guys were talking to each other the other night.
Whoa, relax.
I was like, she's trying to kiss the homie before bed?
Relax.
Relax, guys.
See, Chad, I didn't have to date for a while because I was married, but like I do want to go to Japanese garden that's out here. I would like to go to a museum for a date. Museum seems cool.
Museum would be a fun date. Yeah, so like find places that are free in your city to go to. Since there's lots of public parks or art exhibits, gardens that you can walk around. And see, that's why, like, for me, coffee is a very, like, low bar of entry type date. And then you go walking around and trying to, like, enjoy the scenery or checking things out.
So because coffee's not like a crazy expense, do you split the coffee price or each their own coffee? Do you pay for both?
That would be something where I think I'd be more okay paying for my own. I think I paid for my own on that really bad date that I went on that I was telling you guys about, where the guy pulled out the markers and the crayons and then like didn't talk to me.
I wasn't here for that. Hello?
Robbie was talking about one of his really bad dates recently, and then where the guy, it was a 2-hour date and the guy was on his phone the whole time, and I'm like, oh my god, you just unlocked like a horrible first date memory for me, where this guy asked me out on a coffee date. I did pay for my own coffee, he paid for his, and he pulled out like drawing pad and like gave me a piece of paper and had like markers and crayons and was like, just want to like draw and people watch? And I'm like, sure. And in theory that sounds cute, but he didn't talk to me. Like,
I feel like there's too much focus involved in like drawing and people watching. I don't think I could talk to someone while doing it.
Yeah, it definitely felt, I was like, why are we here? Why are we doing this? It doesn't seem like you're very interested.
For reference, chat, when I said earlier, like, I don't think I could do the grocery store thing because I'm too much of a planner. Even the person that I was gonna go on a second date with, I planned the entire second date. I got like a painting set. We were gonna go painting by the lake, and it's a very, very nice lake that has like these natural formations in it. But even still, I was like, I don't want to go on the second date.
You sure he wasn't undercover and trying to observe me or somebody else? He had a mark.
The markers and.
Also, Sibling Sir says that sounds like the coffee date I took to my goddaughter on when she was 4. Exactly! It felt like toddler time, and that's why, like, I think I pushed it out of my brain. Shadowless, no worries, no worries. Tink, what's good? Can we get a shouty for Tink? Welcome into the relationship conversation stream.
I think it's on.
We got Jesus on the line. Bussing? Bussin'?
Crossing. You're playing Animal Crossing as a
Oh,
relationship
relationship
crossing.
crossing.
Sheesh, not bussing.
I was like, huh?
I already did that with Ken Y. You already exposed me for that.
I didn't know there was bussin' involved.
Well, you
Sheesh.
heard us talk about how wet something was, so
Again, I go to bed early, and then I start hearing half the conversation. I come out and I go, hello? I love art, but ain't it? Sorry for the delayed response. No worries. Hi, Wolfer.
well, it depends how you do the art. So for me, like I said, I didn't do the date, but it was going to be like a sort of like a paint and swap sort of thing. So we like talk about it, and then we swap the art and like finish each other's pieces. I think that's a little bit more memorable than
That's
just
cute.
like painting.
That's the stuff I did with my homies in high school, but... Oh my god. Hey dog. Once went on a guy asked you to go bowling with him. By the time he picked you up, it was closed. Went to McDonald's drive-thru and just got a drink and asked him to take you home, and he asked to use your bathroom. He peed with the door open, then sat on your bed. And I said, I think you can go now. Oh, mama. Is it controversial to say that some people deserve the loneliness? If that's how you're acting, like...
Did he wash his hands though? That's all I need
did
to
he
know.
wash his hands? Did he wash his
That's
hands?
That's all I'm really gauging for.
Did you have to hand sanitize him on the way out and say, I think you can go, buddy? That's absolutely despicable work.
You try not to look. Well, did you hear the sink water turn on? Yes or no?
Say,
that's the only thing I need to know.
That's how you know if someone is washing their hands. Or did he fake wash? Where they flip on, flip off. I hate that. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, that was an aggressive one. Would have been staring with the worst RBF ever. Thank you, Snow.
Oh, it was quite quick. Okay, yeah, he didn't wash his hands.
Yeah, kick him out. Was he like expecting to get something? To get some?
Chad, I'm gonna expose myself for you and tell you like my worst date, and no one should ever do this. Okay, do not be like me. This was the one time in my life that I was down bad. No, I'm not the one that didn't. I'm not the one that didn't wash my hands still in the bed.
No, but I'm like, are you the causer of whatever this worst first date's gonna be?
No, I'll blame Tinder for it. That was the causer.
Okay.
Because it wasn't even like a date. It wasn't even a date. So
okay, everyone,
I was in grad
down on your
school.
Bed, pick up your
feet up. I was in grad school, and it was just like a random night because I had to do like this convention, so I had to drive out to like, I forget where I was, but I had to drive out to like, it was near a university. And so I was on Tinder, you know, it was a long night. My ass had already been drinking, Chad. Don't drink and drive, by the way. My ass had already been drinking, only a little bit. And so like I matched with someone, crazy instant match. I was like, huh? Crazy instant match. She said, listen, I'm not, get your notepads away. She said, listen, like, are you down to come through? I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna slide. I'm in the middle of nowhere next to a university. I'm gonna slide. So I slid, met up with her in her dorm room, and this is where I should have walked away. There was nothing wrong with her. It was all me. So first time I've like,
you're being a gentleman, I can tell.
No. First time I've ever met up with like a complete stranger. Okay. Any other time, usually like through a friend group person, or like the first time I ever used Tinder, it was someone that like went to the same college as me, so I like knew of the people. This is the first time as a complete stranger that I slid through on. So I'm in that dorm room with her. I'm sitting there stressed because I'm like, I don't know who the hell this is. I don't know where I'm at right now. So my dumb ass goes,
But,
yo, it'd be crazy if you were a serial killer. Come on, chat. Why the fuck did I say that? Why the hell did I say that?
because now she's thinking about you being a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, no, I'm not. Like, it's good. Like, it's chill here. It's chill here. And so she's like, but that was a weird thing to say. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. my ass is half drinking. So I'm like, I shouldn't even drove here in the first place, but we're kosher. I'm like, it's fine. So we're just chit chatting back and forth, and then she goes, because it was like this summer, so like there are only so few people still on the campus that like have to share like dorm rooms together because they're not gonna open up the whole campus to like, you know, summer program people. So she's like, just so you know, my roommate's gonna be back soon. Just letting it out there. Dumbass number 2. I'm just like, okay. I was young, Chad. I was young, experiencing life. I was early 20s, so I didn't know.
Your feet kicked up on the bed.
I didn't know what to do in this situation. I panicked, and I was just like, okay, that's okay. I didn't reach in for a kiss or nothing. I ain't do nothing. We ain't do nothing because I was too fresh. I was a baby boy. So I'm just like, all right. So we just sit there, talk some more. Dummy, just sitting there talking some more, chit chatting. And then she just goes, there's also an event at the bar, and some of the professors are gonna be there. When my roommate gets back, we're all gonna go out. Do you want to go with us? My face dropped. When I tell you that, my face dropped, and I was just in my head. I'm like, absolutely not. Like, now there's a gang of people that I don't know. So then I'm just like,
why is she trying to meet up with professors?
I don't know. That's why I was shook. I was like, what is happening right now? And I'm like, I already threw bad curveballs here. I already threw bad balls. I understand that. So then I'm just like, listen, I think that's cool if you want to go meet up with them, but I'm gonna go. So I left.
I'm a head out.
Yeah, basically. So I left, and I was like, hey, it's nice to meet you. Have a nice night. And that was the day I knew to respect myself and my boundaries. That was it. Never saw that person ever again. Never talked to them ever again.
They never... I mean, sometimes you just have such a awkward interaction. You're like, we don't gotta talk again.
Yeah, that awkward. That was my fault. Out the gate, that was my fault. I was like, stupid, Megan, talking about serial killers. What are you doing?
She threw some weird curveballs in there too. Again,
K-Dog, that's
why would you mention there's like an event at a bar with the teachers? Like,
I think she just wanted me out of there, which is okay.
Okay.
Because I also wanted out of there, but I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, that's a time. Okay. That's still... Like, is that better or worse than the toddler hangout coloring session?
Probably better since like it wasn't like prolonged. It
How
wasn't
long were you
like
there?
Oh, it was maybe like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you were just a little nervous?
Yeah, it was my first time meeting a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Like a complete stranger.
Fresh baby boy. Getting you sitting on the bed, feet hanging off, not touching the floor.
If you want to scare someone away, you have to act crazier than she was, so she had to figure out after the murder comment. I mean, I did accuse her of being a serial killer, so that's fair. And I didn't even fully accuse her. I was like, it would be wild if you were one, because I'm like, why is this campus just like open and you're like one of the few people here?
Yeah. I don't know.
But she was also too young. I don't think she had that energy in her.
That's one of those comments to where it's just like, okay, I wasn't thinking about getting serial killed, but now I am. you know?
I'm glad a lot of people in chat also said that's what I would say, because I'm justified now. I thought I knew I was crazy in that moment, but at the same time, I was just, I can't do this. That's when I knew I couldn't do one night stands, chat, because I'm like, I would say some absolutely wild shit and be like, I can't. Yeah, K-Dog, I can't, I wouldn't say that.
Oh my god. That's when, the intrusive thoughts won that day. One of my friends met this boy and they were getting into it, and he turned to her and said, "Imagine my mom's ghost was in the corner."
I watched a video of like horrible first date, and now, granted, what I said was crazy, but like that's nowhere close to what some people experience, which is okay. Because I've listened to some horrible first date videos.
Sibling stares. It'd be wild if you were one, because what's the chances 2 of us are meeting up?
Sibling stares, that'd be crazy. Just like, damn. Who kills who first, buddy? You 1v1 right now.
Then you both pull out knives.
A true Freddy versus Jason moment.
Oh my god. They just say they never spoke again. Yeah, that's bananas. Like, actually.
I think said mom. My mom's ghost.
British.
Pinkerton, that's funny. She's like, stalk us. Stalk us so I know I'm safe.
Once when I was dating man, I made my bestie follow me and this guy around, and she sat in her car and watched us eat dinner from the window. That's
a true friend right there. I don't think I'd have any friend that would do that. That lives out here anyway.
You're not getting murdered, not on her watch. So the mum part is the part you had an issue with? Yeah, wow, Keezus, I didn't realize that you were anti-British.
No, it was the ghost of mom, I'm not anti-British.
Tank,
like,
thank you for the clip.
Ghost?
Is that what you clipped? My mom? British.
Why is it your mom's ghost? Why couldn't it just been a ghost? Why'd you have to specify so hard?
True, actually. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the specification is what made it worse, because it's like, okay, now you just told me
yeah, that's worse
your
than
mom
just
is
like
watching
a
us.
ghost. No, you're right, you're right. Because knowing who the ghost is scarier, but that also implies that their mom has passed. But also, it's like, why are you thinking about your mom? Why are you thinking about your mom
during
right
that
now?
moment.
Why are you thinking about your mom right now?
Okay, had a piss, relax.
Yeah, right? In fairness, I've been in a car before with a boy and said how crazy you could just lock the door and murder me right now and then continue to sing the song on the radio.
Me and K-Dog are in the same mind space.
No,
Just
but again,
always
it's
ready,
like...
just always ready to get murked.
Okay. But then it becomes super scary as the woman, because you're just like, why are you having that intrusive thought right now? And like, is that because that's what you would do? Hello? That's where my brain goes. It's like...
Are you saying it's because K-Dog would lock someone in the car?
No, that's what the boy said, right? That's how I read it.
Oh, wait, the boy said that?
Or that's what you said, K-Dog. Clarify. I read it as... Oh, no, K-Dog said it.
K-Dog said. That's what I was like, are you saying K-Dog was
okay,
really trying to lock someone in the car?
No, okay, that's understandable coming from K-Dog. If the boy said that, I'd be like, what are you planning to do?
Ting-a-tong, you just have to out-murder them, okay?
Out-murder them.
That's the laws. It's the rules. The laws of the land. I think the wildest, like... This is completely, like, this is the one time I saw this video on the man side, but the wildest TikTok I saw about a first date was this guy He, picked up this girl and he opened the door for her, so she got in the car first. She locked the doors and said, "Wouldn't it be crazy if I like got in the driver's seat and took the car?" So he's like trying to open the car doors, but she locked them from the inside, and he didn't have the key on him because he left it in the car.
So she actually had the keys.
So she moved over to the driver's seat, drove off with the
no.
car. And so he's there like, yo, what just happened? So he like had to call the police. The police didn't believe him at first. But then,
Oh man, of
then
course
they finally like
didn't.
went
Oh
out
my
searching
God.
for the car. And once he found it, she wasn't like with the car at the time when they found it. But he like tried to call her and was like, yo, like what did you even do with the car? Like why did you just drive off? She didn't like really respond to it. So she finally got charged with like theft and like endangerment and all that. But he's just like, yeah, I'm not dating ever again. It's like, dude, if that happened to me, I would lose it.
Did she say anything?
Not really. It was kind of just like, oh, I was like playing, I was just joking. Like that was
just
the
a
premise
little
of what
bit
she
of
said.
a
Like I was just
hee-hee.
joking.
Little hee hee ha ha. No, that's...
The only reason I know is justified and real is because he showed the police report.
What if I just stole your car?
She took the whole... Never mind, K-Dog might be the one that locked the doors.
No, but it's like, well, she didn't answer what she was doing. She just did.
She was just playing. No, she just kind of got in the driver's seat, drove off, and then later was like, "Oh, it's just
I'm just
joke.
a little crazy. If you can't handle me at stealing your car, then you don't deserve me at my best." Holy moly.
Tiki.
It's like, this is gonna be so funny.
Thus also makes, Hinge dating, Facebook dating, all that dating kind of hard. Because now I'm like, okay, well, what happens to me? What am I gonna do?
What if this chick just steals my car? Yeah. Me realizing I'm not using my full potential. I'm like, wait. I have more free will than I thought. Yeah, chat, let's not steal people's cars, okay? I want better for us. Nothing I met on Bumble. Regret not telling them. We could have gotten something, I think. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, telling Bumble? You could go back. Like, hey.
To re-download Bumble to rematch. Wait, K-Dog, do you stream? I feel like you do some unhinged shit. Oh, telling Bumble your success story? Don't tell Bumble that. They'll get too big. They'll hype themselves up too much.
Money and gift card. Little vacay. Oh, K-Dog, you do? I actually didn't know that. I like how he's like, you seem a little unhinged. I bet you're a streamer. Am I not crazy enough to be a streamer?
Girl, I know you outside of stream.
And? What's the rest of that sentence?
The way you vibe with me and the boy, Ken Y, I know you're unhinged.
Shit, I got red.
Cause you have us out here. You make it seem like to chat like me and Ken Y are the wild ones. You also be coming in and joining in the fun.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes I say some stuff. Oh, do I out myself? Speaking of unhinged, Keezus had to teach me what a torta was. And that I shouldn't just go around saying torta. Sometimes there's slang that we learn on the internet and we don't know what it means.
It's a sandwich.
It is a sandwich. Just because you see somebody say something funny in a Roblox video doesn't mean that you can go around saying it.
I mean,
No,
you probably
stop
shouldn't.
it.
It's a pretty thick sandwich. Pretty delicioso sandwich, as they would say.
Apparently, Tank knows what a torta is. I learned from my students.
Uncool
that...
and uncool, yeah.
Oh.
Chopped
I didn't
unk.
realize that they meant it as uncool. I just thought they meant like LOL old. Like, yeah, uncle. Unk.
Oh, they mean it as just uncool vibes? No, that's not what unk means.
No, it means like you're old. Old head. It's like essentially like calling somebody an old head. Right?
Yeah.
That's how I've taken it.
Not that, not that your students probably don't have their own meaning for it, because it depends, like, where you are.
Oh my god, I hate accidentally plucking my flowers.
These days it just means uncool. See, then it doesn't have the same connotation, so if I go up to someone and be like, hey, you're unk,
Yeah.
they're gonna be confused.
Unk
yeah, Jenna,
and chopped. It's still one of my favorite things to say. Unk and chopped. I'm so
K-Dog,
sorry
you don't know
for
what a torta
Tank.
is? Do you know? Is it unk or a torta? You don't know which one it is. I love how this devolved from relationship advice.
Do the kids still get jiggy with it? Go back
Disgusting.
to bed, Grandpa.
A tortellina? No. Or
Not the tortellina.
That's just pasta.
A tortellini.
No, you're right.
A torta's a sandwich. A Mexican sandwich. Kitty goes, nah.
I mean, I've seen a few kids cut a rug.
Oh my god. You really gotta get the finger waggle going when you hit the Charleston.
Taking an avocado right with the other stuff. I mean, there's different types of torta sandwiches. Ken Wise sent me 2 different ones. One had all this meat and cheese in it. Oof. And it was gushy and juicy. Oof. Shutterbug. Shutterbug. So that was the context of why we were talking about things being wet, even though Sierra put it out of context. But
no, you guys weren't talking about the sandwich.
He was saying he was sending me photos of a sandwich. We were actually talking about car racing because we were playing Forza Horizon.
Yeah, I think you guys were talking about car racing.
Chat, one person says good idea.
What Sonic treat?
Just good idea.
I would say good idea.
Bring back 9 plus 10. Oh my. K-Dog, how old are you?
What is that?
I don't know what that is. I'm scared.
Sorry, chat. My throat's just like. By the way, we're itching.
21? Oh, you're okay. So you're in a different generation. I don't know what 9 plus 10 is. Oh, Tingaton said 21. K-Dog's 26.
Pink, you're only 21.
No, wait, are you 21? No, she's answering the question. 9 plus 10 is 21.
Oh, turning 29. I'm like, no way.
turning 29 when? Turning 29 when?
January 2nd.
Happy birthday. Early birthday. That doesn't math. Yeah, I wasn't gonna question it. Just like I don't question 6, 7. I just let it be.
I got a good memory sometimes. We were talking about how everyone's gonna be hungover for your birthday after New Year's. Hungover and sleepy. Oh my god, the girlies are sad for Bunny.
I mean, I'd be sad for Bunny.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's singing too. God dang.
I'm so sorry, buddy. Go back to singing.
Oh, you shocked her. You shocked her I was singing.
Nope, she's a diva. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm.
Oh, I never went on my dating app ramp. Chat, don't use dating apps, by the way. They're not even the same that they used to be. They're just heavily monetized gambling systems.
Everything's gambling now. Oh my god.
They're basically just gotchas. The more money you put in, the more you get out. They're just gotcha systems. I'm rolling for a significant other.
Damn. I got the purple one. Purple rank.
I got legendary draw.
No, this is a happy song, I think. She's got happy eyes. But she definitely does have, like, grimace face for some of these notes. I just love that the cuties are sat down listening to her. I don't think I've seen this happen before. Bunny's the new girl on the island, and she is that girl.
YouTube chat, I didn't forget about you. I miss you guys.
Which being a dating app? Oh no.
I mean, for me it was.
Yeah, me too. Even though that's not how it should be, like that's not its intended use.
But like we didn't meet, we met through Twitch. We didn't meet on Twitch. Like it wasn't in her Twitch chat just being.
Well, there's also people who. There's also people who legitimately do try and find an SO. They treat streamers like, oh, this is just you auditioning to be my girlfriend. And they roll up and they're like, I'll edit your videos. I really like your content. I know too many people who met through Twitch that get together.
That's generally what happens when you do stream. And you expose yourself as a streamer now. So yes, when you do stream and have a community, that's what happens. That's how we all met each other.
I met my significant other on a podcast about the perks of being single, which is hilarious.
That was put together by my late wife, who I met through a Twitch friend group that technically started on Instagram. So,
and that's how we all became the
circle.
Squad. That's how we became the squad.
Damn, K-Dog is rough out here, huh?
No one's ever said they want to edit my content. Don't worry, Kenny doesn't edit my content. It's okay. Speaking of everything being gambling though, Papa Meat just released a new video called The Dangers of Sports Betting. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And
Not that dangerous.
No, it is dangerous. Jesus. Jesus. Don't get into gambling. It's so easy to get addicted. Well, now there's apps where you can bet on, like, literally anything in life, not just sports.
Oh, yeah, what is it, Kashi, something like that?
I don't even want to say it, because, like...
Oh, chat, Kashi?
No.
Apple... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and download today.
No!
You can bet on will Keezus do another ad read for Kashi?
Will Keezus be cancelled / get Sierra cancelled? Cat, I would never take a gambling sponsorship, and if I ever do, you know it's not me. I'm just gonna put that out here right now.
Yeah, it's me using her account.
No, it's Keezus walking as me.
straight up chat.
People come on us. Who's this black man on Sierra's stream?
Don't worry about it. I'm the ad read. Okay.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. I need to clean up my life.
Same.
Hi, Laura. Happy Sunday. How are you? I hope everyone's been having a good weekend so far. Anybody done anything fun?
Chad, should I get off and be productive?
No.
Okay.
No, you can. If you want.
No, it's fine.
If you got stuff to do.
Just, I'm such an old man. I'm such a father. But got a little daddy-daughter date to a tea place.
Aww. Regular tea? Bubble tea?
Regular tea, but it is a themed tea room. So it's themed after the Nutcracker right now, because they do, like, monthly themes.
Oh, that's so cute. That's super cute.
Mushroom tea, relax. Helen.
I think that is a thing. Super cute.
I'm not trying to be in my next consciousness of being.
Not that kind of mushroom tea.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
There's like mushroom coffee and everything too.
I am not her boyfriend. Her boyfriend
This is just my homie
Twitch chat.
Keezus. But we have been talking about dating and relationships and dating apps today. Which is not something that we typically talk about, but Pat was asking about dating.
I'm her boyfriend's boyfriend, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's my boyfriend's boyfriend. So he's in the trenches right now and has more insight. Oh, this is just what my homie, my boyfriend's boyfriend. Damn, people are gonna start rumors about us.
Polycule.
That was such an evil laugh. Yeah, we've just been talking about dating, the difficulties of dating, dating apps, that kind of stuff today.
I swear, this is K-Dog's fault.
Okay, blame K-Dog.
I didn't have this evil energy till she was talking about criminology and psychology. Okay. Also, I'll blame Tinkaton too, because she said, "Oh, you gotta out crazy her." So
I like that you blame Tink, like an hour
fault.
into the conversation. It's Tink's fault. Like
Yeah,
you
Tink's
weren't being evil before.
I was not being this evil before.
You're catching strays, K-Dog. He's a sicko. Blame them.
Is it stray if she said she would lock the door in the car?
Yeah, she's like, wait. Taking notes. Unironically taking notes. Where do I put this tree? So yeah, we started with that conversation today, and we've just kind of kept the conversation going while I'm playing some AC. Because it's been fun yaps. I like having real conversations. I hope it's been helpful or therapeutic
A lot of you
in
don't
some kind of
know.
way.
A lot of you don't know is that we used to do this. Like we had a whole segment for this. A lot of you
We
know here
did. We had a podcast
where we did this thing, this exact thing.
where we would vent about whatever we felt like venting about that week.
You gotta make sure you're the stranger that they shouldn't have met online.
Y'all are diabolical. We're all told not to meet strangers online. Sometimes you gotta make sure people remember that. You're like, I'm just a life lesson. It's fine.
She's saying what I do. That exact thing right there.
Oh, the girlies are still sat for Bunny. Okay, but getting Bunny was such a good choice.
What was it from Wally's Wonderland? I'm not I'm not locked in here with the monsters. They're locked in here with me. That's how I'm, that's the new dating advice.
Oh, but Laura, I hope you've been having a good weekend.
Can't be toxic. You're the toxic one. You feel me?
I'm doing it for
Yeah,
their safety.
don't take that one. don't take the toxic one, Chad. Don't be toxic.
Yeah, don't listen to Demon Keezus. He likes to cause chaos sometimes. For his little hee-hees, ha-has. Yo, I got Chipotle last night because I had a free entree, and they actually hooked me up. It made up for last time.
Oh, that's amazing. I actually got Chipotle yesterday. It's been a long time.
Really? We're on the same brainwave.
Sierra, do you want to tell chat what I asked about sending a dating message?
Boba and backshots?
No, not that one. The spit on.
Oh! Oh. Okay, chat. If you are young or have a heart condition, cover your ears.
I forget what the original message was.
Jesus has been, you know, he's on his demon time sometimes. And he asked...
Let me preface with this. Like, sometimes I do not take dating apps seriously at all. And I do be on demon time.
He's been watching those dating YouTube videos that have rotted his brain a little bit. So he asks, if a girl says she's not looking for... What did she say?
That's what I forget. I forget it was like,
It wasn't that she wasn't looking for anything serious. She's like, she is looking for something serious. She's not looking for anything.
She like didn't want to do something, so I said, what? Kenway, do you remember? Probably not. I don't think any of us remember. That was just a wild question I threw out of nowhere.
It was. I just remember my response of being like, no. Oh, come on. What did I just kick? Well, we can't just drop it. It was like, I'm not looking for anything physical. Was that it?
Something like that. Something like that.
Something to that effect. And he just is like, would it be too much if I said, okay, but can you spit on me?
Oh, well, the ad break started as soon as that was said.
Wonderful timing.
Snowhound, what?
Snowhound, what?
No, but I did ask, is it green if I ask her, you know, if she doesn't want to do anything, you can still spit on me? And they both replied with, no, that's not a good thing to say to someone.
Snowhound's going to mod jail for a second.
And I figured, you know, I'm just trying to test her freak, you know, what is she into, what is she not into? It's how you get to know someone.
I'm like,
how do you get to know someone if you don't truly know them, you know?
Yeah, Keys is on demon time. After all I've done
Whoa,
for you.
okay, dog. No one said it.
Not like that.
I said just
he
me.
Said me.
Not like... Oh, but K-Dog's not the problem here, John.
He was like, I don't want to be that nasty with it.
I'm not a foul being. I am a demon, but not like that.
He's trying
like,
to be respectful.
I'm not Satan's spawn.
This episode has devolved. That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, well, I'm safe enough to where you won't get demonetized on YouTube, so.
That's true, that's true.
I don't think that's true. I don't feel confident with that answer, K-Dog.
About, oh yeah, me neither. That's not what I meant. Or...
But to answer your question, I didn't send that message, so the world may never know.
How many licks it takes to get the center of the Tootsie
Whoa, how many spits does it take? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, yo.
So K-Dog, the reason I didn't send that message, because the first time I didn't listen to chat, I sent the message Boba and Backshots, and then I almost ruined someone's life, so...
Did you? That seems
No.
like an over-dramatization.
It was.
Yeah.
They just didn't respond for a bit. And then they were like, I'm gonna be busy on that weekend.
I'ma be busy.
Basically. And so I won't be talking for a bit, and then they came back, so it was fine. It was agreed.
She kept talking to you, yeah.
Yeah, she kept talking to me. At first, she kind of disappeared, but then she came back, so...
She had to collect herself and say,
I know chat's gonna be like, but did you Boba and Backshots? No,
Stop.
There was no Boba and Backshots. There was no spade. Okay, now the Boba and Backshots. Now you might get demoted.
Bunny's still giving her little concert. Okay, now Keezus. The people with heart conditions can start listening again.
Yes, people with heart conditions are safe, even though you probably passed out by now after hearing that.
Oh, I'm dizzy. Don't worry, I didn't pass out.
What is it? You can really man. What the hell? What the heliante?
Wait, what soundbite? Can he?
The way I said, how the people would ask the question.
Oh.
YouTube's like, well, I did not sign up for this. This is not my Animal Crossing.
My streamer. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad that YouTube was along for the relationship conversations. I think it was a good conversation, though I'm like, the first half of this stream was definitely not Animal Crossing. I'll have to add some timestamps and be like, if you guys want to just get to the gameplay portion, here you go.
Where I'm at my most degenerate. Let's get to the gameplay portion. It's safe relationship talk, or degenerate Animal Crossing time. Your choice.
Actually, that is what it's been, hasn't it?
Your choice. Choose or die, as they say.
Whoa.
Sorry, I watched the 100 a while ago, but sometimes get stuck in my head.
The 100, what's that?
It is a sci-fi show where kids were sent to, New Earth because it was post like nuclear bomb war, and so they wanted to see if they could repopulate the Earth. So they sent like all these
oh my God.
bad influence children that have either stolen or did something, or even just stowed away to Earth to see if they could survive.
Time.
I don't trust that tarantula. Guy crew, yes, or tree crew.
It's gonna get me. Come here. Oh,
And then they eventually become one
hissing
crew.
sounds. Ready? Pop. But dude, like a tarantula would absolutely not survive this snowy abyss.
It's probably just out and about like that.
Yeah. I forgot, like, there's certain areas where if there's enough room, they'll spawn. And I guess there's enough room here. It doesn't really feel like there should be, but... What's your Chipotle order, King?
Mine was a Bowl. Always go bowl because I can
Mhm.
never finish. Well, not like that, Chad. Relax. Always go bowl
Jesus!
with the white rice. Um, Sometimes brown if I'm feeling a little adventurous and healthy, but with the white rice, pinto beans, um, meat. I always mix it up. I never get the same meat every
Mm.
time. If there's like a special one out, I usually get the special. Like when they
Yeah.
had the honey chipotle chicken. Oof.
That was so
Um,
good.
I always go corn, lettuce, and then the red mild salsa with cheese, and then I end it there. And I always ask for a tortilla on the side.
We do such different orders. I'm actually kind of surprised.
What do you order?
So you
What's your, what your...
you just do the corn salsa and then the mild salsa?
Oh, lettuce. Lettuce.
And lettuce. No
Yeah.
veggies?
The lettuce is my veggies, so no fajita veggies or anything like that.
Okay, I do the fajita veggies. I do brown rice. I generally do black beans. Sometimes I do half and half. Because they'll let you do that. Also, guys, you can do extra rice and extra beans for no extra charge, so keep that in mind. If you want them to, like, extra loaded up. I, too, often do the whatever limited time meat they have. Right now it's carne asada. It's very good. But that honey chicken was really good. I do lettuce. I do the fajita veggies. And I like it when it's not too oniony. Sometimes it has hella onions. I do the corn, and then I do the green medium salsa.
Okay.
I haven't been doing guac because I'm just like, I don't want to pay $15. Oh yeah, they've got the red chimichurri now.
Yes, they asked me
really
if I wanted that. I have not gotten that yet.
It's good. Especially with like the steak. The carne asada.
Okay, chat. The coffee's hitting and I have to pee real quick. I'll be back.
As far as the dating talks went, thank you everyone who shared their little dating experiences too. Best and worst. Okay, I need more yellow ornament. Happy 3 hours! Yes, I'm glad I was able to make it the 3 hours today. I was like, I'm so sleepy. I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I did. We persevered. I need to go talk to Leaf. And get more holly bushes. See if he has red lilies, because they look like carnations. Not carnations, poinsettias. I think things are looking good. I just want things to be like extra Christmassy. Also, I feel like I'm too lazy to customize all these stalls. I'm just gonna load up the custom designs and overwrite that design so I don't have to do it. Yes, thank you, Keezus, for helping me with my second wind. I'm dreaming about my leftover Chipotle. Dum, 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 dum. There is unfortunately stuff I need to get done today, though. Harumph. Maybe you could return the favor of being his top 5 next year. Snowhound? Drama Hound.
I want you to know I came right back as you were reading that. Sickening,
Listen,
honestly. Sickening.
you hear the man.
I helped her with a second win. Big bet.
Yeah, I was so speepy this morning. So speepy. He said, disgusting. I need to find this design. It's not
When does
my
Animal
fault.
Crossing update again?
January 15th.
Oh,
How many days is that, chat?
not enough. Too soon. Or not soon enough. That's what I meant to say. Damn, I said 3.
31? Is that the right math?
Oh, are you gonna play the Pokemon DLC?
I don't know, man.
32?
32. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. I want it, but also $30.
I can't. It's. Do you know what level your Pokemon are? If not, it's
I
fine.
want to say I was getting close to 100.
Okay,
On
that's
some
good.
of them. I want
You
to say
probably
like
did a lot
low
more battling than I
90s.
did.
Yes.
Yeah, mine are only 70, so DLC I'm supposed to be in 90s to 100, and I just can't. I can't will myself to grind, to be honest.
You could try it and see how it goes.
Gotta log into the game, do ZA Royales.
Yeah, it's so easy, dude.
That's the problem. It's so monotonous and easy that I don't want to do it.
I don't know. I don't view it as monotonous. If you want, we can trade Pokemon and then trade back. That way you get the double XP boost. And then you're playing on like easy mode.
See, Kenway knows. When you're like me, you've been battling all your life. Battling some more doesn't change the game.
I'm like low-key offended. Like I haven't been playing Pokemon my whole life. But I know I don't play like you. He's just built different. Is that boost permanent? Yes. It's
So how it
actually super sick.
Well, I mean, there's always trade XP, but I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, it's double. Trying to find this stall design that I used before. I was able to find it just by searching Christmas. Boop, boop, boop. It is honestly crazy. It makes it so freaking easy. Ooh, do I do this one? This one looks cute. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'm gonna change my hanging baskets. No, if you have traded a Pokemon and you just do ZA battles or even just catch Pokemon, you gain crazy experience. Level up so fast.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, that makes sense why everyone's like some higher level than my team. My team's straight story only.
Yeah, I've been swapping out other mons because I'm like, I don't want to just use my same story team for forever. I want to have more strong mons. Heavily encourages trading. It does. It does. Okay, I think this is the design I have used before. Is this? Hold on. No, it's different, but so similar, that's fine. Hi, Mr. Mookbro. Welcome in. Today's been a cozy day. It's always a cozy day, but we've had the homie Keezus.
Define cozy.
I don't know. How do you define cozy? Just chill vibes. I've been described as like a warm blanket or a glass of warm milk. So, which have you ever had a glass of warm milk?
kind of disgusting, to be honest. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of warm milk, but I get the sentiment, so I'll take it. I assume that they weren't like, yeah, you're actually disgusting and horrible and make me sleepy.
Like if you
'Cause
said
it was
if your
Snowhound.
glass was like hot chocolate, like glass hot chocolate was
Oh,
fire.
I wanna be your hot cocoa with marshmallows. See if I
See if I
compliment you again. See, listen, I was like, it's nice. Jesus is the one
Because like
being a
okay,
drama hound this
I
time.
have warmed milk up before, right? And maybe I just did it the wrong way. But then it
It's
was
the
all
worst
like
thing anyone could ever say to me, says K-Dog.
it was all, like,
Listen, it's the thought that counts.
I don't know, it was like the film on it or like I don't know,
True,
it
the
just
film. Oh man.
it just did not sit well. It just did not sit well with me how that milk looked and smelled and tasted.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that too hard actually, because the film is actually gross. How do you guys feel about people ordering a glass of milk at a restaurant?
I mean, you were a server before. I have no context.
You know, I'm not gonna judge if anyone here does it, but it definitely was just like, why? Because the rest. That's the big thing is they charge you like $4 for a glass. Like you literally could just go buy a gallon of milk yourself.
See, K-Dog said what I was thinking out loud.
No, grown man. I mean, if you like what you like, but
I'm like out like at a work event and I'm just like, hey, can I get a glass of milk? I don't know.
I think milk tastes great with pizza. It should be at all pizzerias. I've heard that. I haven't done that in a hot minute, but I have heard that. That it helps.
But I also can't drink milk like that, so.
Yeah, Keezus and milk don't get along. They're actual enemies. And yet, he still does it.
Sometimes you gotta do things for the vibes, okay?
I drink this glass of milk for the vibes. Even though it means I'm gonna be in the bathroom for an hour. For the vibes. Not the vibe I want. Trapped in the bathroom vibes. Trapped in the bathroom type beat.
The lack of value, damn, that price on that milk glass got you heated, dude. It's okay. Some people like to waste money like that.
Yeah, it depends, because you could also say the same thing about soda. Like, you go to a restaurant and get a $4 glass of soda when you can get a 2-liter for $2.
Unfortunately, they won't let me bring my own soda in.
True. Oh yeah, I was upset about that. About your $4.50 soda at the Mexican restaurant. I think that's valid.
K-Dog, don't knock it till you try it, to be honest.
I could see it at a pizzeria, like Rainbow says. Because there's something about the spice and the tomato.
Oh, if it's like a spice thing, that makes sense. But I was literally thinking about like a milk and a cheese pizza. That's diabolical.
Oh, like dunking? No.
No, not even dunking. Like if I wanted to ruin someone's day that's lactose intolerant, I'd time down and be like, here's milk and cheese pizza.
Yeah, that would be somebody's bad day.
Get a milkshake? Oh, milkshake is fire. That
True.
makes sense.
If the option is there, instead of getting milk, just get a milkshake. Because it's probably the same price, to be honest. At least that's how it was at Applebee's. It was like, literally a glass of milk was like $4. However, they would give you like a fat glass. Like Santa's milk and cookie type glass.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought milk was only on like the kids menu. I didn't even know you could just order a glass of
It's
milk.
not on the adult menu, but if people ask, we get it for them.
Oh, it's like a secret menu item. That's even worse. You got to be in the know.
It just means you really like your milk.
K-Dog's not American?
Maybe it's an American thing, 'cause I don't think I've ever seen milk on any menu. Usually it's just on the kids menu. Do you guys have milk on the kids menu? I do know that here...
I forgot your audience is like...
I got a lot of Brits in chat.
Yeah. A wide audience here.
One's in chat if you're British.
That's why
And
everyone was mad at me when I said mum. When he just talked about the mum.
Like, why mum? Why mum? I'm gonna need to get that clip from Tink.
Cause that's how it was real. I'm not gonna be like,
British.
oh, I saw my dead ghost mom. No. No, it's mum.
You went southern with it.
Mum's the word.
Mama.
Where's my mama?
Bowser Jr.
Your mama?
Your mama?
I had to put my controller down so I can do the peach hands. Oh my god, Bunny is still singing. She literally is like, let me put on an hour performance. And then Bianca's like doing choreography in front. K-Dog says not on any menu I remember. That's actually very interesting. Usually milk is on the kids menu at like anywhere you go, even fast food places here. But I think that's also because the whole like got milk campaign in the 80s was to subsidize the dairy industry. Putting Popstar Audie to shame right now. Yeah, when's Audie touring? No, I think it's funny. She's got Wendy sat. Wendy's also a peppy pop star. And she's like, hold on.
In your island.
I got 3 peppies right now. 3 pop stars. Bunny is not. She is a peppy. Which is why she's out there just playing.
I'm also still working on videos. Ugh.
I also told myself I was going to do a short stream and then work on a video today, but I don't know if that's happening. We shall see. I got a meeting really early tomorrow. 8:30.
Tomorrow's Monday. Yucky.
A little bit. Because I work with people who are in the UK. Shout out Britain.
That's just your life, huh?
Because it's the time zone difference. Like, does 8:30 work for you? I'm like, yes. I guess. You're gonna keep me accountable? No. Fine. Harumph. I cannot wait until we get crafting from our storage. Oh my gosh. That's coming in the update, right? It better be.
I feel like it's that. I guess it's just a quality of life thing. I was like, I don't think it defeats. They want you to go to the little crafting table and
You can get all your stuff. Even if it's just like you... I've always felt if your crafting table's like in your house, you should be able to access your storage. Just at the crafting table.
I mean, they should have. They should do universal storage.
What would help make my island feel more Christmassy, chat? Because I feel like it's looking cute, but also I'm like, I need it even more Christmassy. Phoenix, I did. Thank you for the reindeer. I've already got them up. Unless you sent something else. And then no, I did not get that, but... I've been trying to get all the flowers swapped, so we've mostly got like red, white, and I guess I'm going to introduce a little bit of yellow into it. Oh, it's not today's? Let me go check. Got that pink reindeer up. I need to be able to put my flowers in storage.
I remember fun times growing up as a kid where I would get the Animal Crossing games like for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I would heavily play them for like a few months. And then I'd be like, okay. I put them down. A few more months would go by. And then I'd open them back up, you know, cockroaches, trash everywhere, weed. And then I'd play it again. And then like the next Christmas, or whenever the next one come out, I'd get that one for Christmas. Do the same thing. It was a cycle. But I always loved playing them during Christmas and New Year's.
Because of the events. Absolutely. Also, hi, Living Devil Child. How are you doing? Happy Sunday.
Like, I think City Folk was my favorite one to get on Christmas.
Yeah, I can't remember which one like came out on Christmas, and I was salty because it's like you couldn't actually do Toy Day until the next year. Very salty about that.
I did think City Folk was cool, how you could leave to go to a little city and then...
Yeah, you're like, city boy, let me ride the bus.
Yep. Living your true life back then.
Aw, I'm sorry that you're sick today. That you had to stay home from work. I'm glad that you didn't make yourself go in, even if you're feeling sick, you know? Which of Santa's reindeer is Sierra's favorite? Oh, that's hard. I don't know all their different, like, personalities, if they have different personalities. I always liked Comet and Cupid. Maybe it's because I'm biased, because I also have a C name. Playing a little bit of Animal Crossing. It's always fun playing Animal Crossing when you're home. Sick. When you aren't, like, so sick that you can't. I have so many red hyacinths, but I need other red flowers.
Wild World came out December 5th.
Oh. Maybe I got that one for Christmas.
Is it one? Which one came out?
I don't know. I feel like there was one that came out, like, basically on Christmas. But maybe my parents got me that one. I had to wait.
Yeah, it was Wild World for the DS, because I got it for Christmas and opened it a little up. Snuck it in there.
Wild World slapped. Wild World was such a big part of my childhood. Ooh, Qua only got 3.5 days of work next week. I'm glad you're getting some time off. I hate when they, you know, clear vacation days at the end of the year, though. I am so excited for the new update coming next month. I wish it was here now because I'm making a lot of changes for my island. I did it Halloween themed leading up to Halloween, and now I'm trying to make it Christmassy. So big changes, big overhauls, including changing all the flowers, which maybe I'm just neurotic. I don't need to do it, but I am. just to keep like the color palette, but I wish so much that the update was here now so I could just put all the flowers in storage rather than put everything on my beaches, because my beaches look horrendous right now. Bum, 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 bum.
No, Noibat's mine.
Noibat's kind of sick. What are you most excited for in the update, though? Well, you might only be able to get quick balls through earning them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Excited for building with my friends. Oh, me too. We're definitely gonna have a community island build, which... What theme do we do, guys? I've been pondering this. Cottage core, city core. I don't think they'll give us more slots for custom designs, but it would be really nice if they did, because I would love to be able to do city core, but I do not have any more slots.
You do basement dweller core.
I'm just like picturing how dank. That's such a visceral like phrase, basement dweller. Also, thank you for the follow.
Like, you remember when you had to create that like trash island for?
I was
forget who it
thinking
was.
exactly that. Harry's Island, Harry's Garbage
Yeah.
Island. Mm-hmm. Just that, but for an entire island to be
No
diabolical.
All walls.
So I will say, I
Go ahead.
wish that Isabel decorated all of the cedar trees with lights, because this irks me. This one has lights and this one doesn't. And then this one has lights, but I did learn last year, if you goop up the tree, I think it gets rid of the lights on it.
No, I was literally about to ask, can you do that?
I know.
Can you ask her to redecorate? Hey, Nintendo, if you're listening, there should be a way to ask her to decorate all the trees. Shoot it out there.
They do better.
I know in past games they weren't, you know, as graphically big, so they could decorate all the trees, but still, come on now.
I mean, the Switch can handle having a couple extra
That's what I'm
lights. Yeah. Imagine having the decorated trees like Crash Your Island, though.
I do have to get going.
I was gonna say, oh, thank you for hanging. I do think I also need to get off as well. Because I got things I have to do, and Kenny's gonna hold me responsible. So I can work on my video.
It was nice. It was a nice throwback to the spicy time.
I know. Honestly, I haven't had anyone just like chat with me on stream like this, other than like you or Kenny. And so it's nice. It's good vibes.
Well, the last time we technically did it, I was in person for the Boo stream.
True. In a hot minute. It's been a hot minuto. Okay, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Keezus. We're gonna go full screen before we say goodbye. 1 second. Big shouties to Keezus once again. Oh, let me get rid of this. Since I just started my new job. I am not sure when I'll be streaming next this week. Sundays are gonna be our like most consistent day, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. for our friends in the UK. Be sure to join the Discord to know what my life updates are. Thank you guys for being here. I will try and keep you guys, you know, informed ahead of time. Hopefully, I will be able to get back into like our usual flow next month, but because this is like my first starting month, I need to like be able to overlap with other people. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you guys for spending the day with me. I hope that you've had a wonderful Sunday, a great weekend. Thank you for hanging through all the relationship talk, especially folks on YouTube. This definitely, it took us a little bit to get into the Animal Crossing, but it was good conversations. Thank you again to Keezus for his input. I'm gonna set you guys free on the internet. I hope you guys have a great week. Oh, thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Great rest of your day, rest of the weekend, start to the week. I will try and let you guys know when I will see you next. I'm hoping it's before next Sunday. But I will keep you guys informed. All right. I love you all. Goodbye. Oh, also, yes, if you're not following, or sorry, subscribed on YouTube yet, you guys should be. With this new job, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to live stream as consistently, but this is just good motivation for me to get into my video flow. I do have a game that I'm gonna talk about here soon. So yes, be sure to subscribe over there. I love and appreciate you all. But I hope you have a good one.